Okay, alright, I mean, yeah, welcome Blaze and welcome to how's YouTube, Ben. Alright, so yeah, let's continue where we left off 2 weeks ago, technically, because like last week we did the Walpurgis. I actually still haven't done the missions, but honestly a bit lazy, and I have been like way too busy this past few days. I think I even like missed some dailies. I haven't even did today's dailies. I've been like really busy this past few whatchamacallit again? Days, unfortunately. But yeah, reaction on what? Let's see. So Kamal has been comedy opening. But yeah, alright. So let's see where we're at. Multi-crack office. Alright. Okay. Let's check this out. You're welcome, Josh 7 Joe has been. Yeah. Alright. Let's check this out. Josh, yes. After a round of intelligence gathering from Faust, we opened the door to the next cabin, only to be greeted by a loud commotion. It sounds like there are other survivors? Passengers in danger. Worry not, for I have arrived today. Whoa, don't come any closer. Who the hell are you guys? A four-armed woman suddenly jumped in our path. Multiple crack fuzzy or what? Yeah, long time no see. Hopefully you're doing well, Blaze. Did I say there's a statement you didn't comment? I don't think so. Seems like everything seems fine. I'm not dropping any frames. Welcome, Brian Tan has been. She went without warning. Faust stumbled a little, inadvertently slapped by the figure's swinging arms as she pushed us away. Right, like you gave me any warning before you practically kicked the door open. Oh, would you mind moving that huge sword out of our faces? It's a bit threatening. Threatening? I'm just trying to protect those civilians in this car. Also, is it a bioprosthetic? Must be an old-timer, huh? I thought those things went out of style forever ago. Oh, you wanna see what this old-timer's got left in him? Aha, thou art from the north, really? Thy garb is that of northerners, no? Drop a whole 10 seconds. It doesn't look like I dropped anything. See, it also didn't really drop anything on my phone. I don't know. But yeah, welcome Brian Tad. Yeah, I mean, they could be better. I've been like very tiring this past few days, but could be worse. I only slept like 4 hours last night. The previous night, only 2 hours. I have been like doing way too much stuff. But yeah. Let's see. Northerners. This really ain't the time, lass. Anyways, it looks like we're in the same mess here. Make way for us, yeah? So you seem to be sizing us up for a moment. Nah, how do I trust you? Got any proof that you ain't been? I'm not gonna let all of my effort protecting this place go to waste. Bitten? The bloody hell are you talking about? Weird, you look completely lost. If you're in one of the economy cars, I'm sure you've seen. Hold on. Are you all from the first class car? Yeah, we just woke up from our capsules. But none of you look very... I mean, aren't first class seats supposed to be... Well, why didn't you say so from the get-go? Let me see. It's time to reset this sleep schedule. I can only sleep my no, I can't even reset my sleep schedule for like the next week, for the next 2 weeks actually, because I'm super busy. So I don't know when. I mean, thankfully I'm still like I did like I think of like if I'm not mistaken last week, right when I remember like I was a Limbus stream as well. I did like sleep for like 20 hours or some shit. I don't know, quite a while to reset my sleep. So now I should be able to like go without sleep for a few weeks. Well, not really without sleep, but more like go with only like 4 hours of sleep each day for like a few weeks. But yeah, it's just like work has been kind of whatchamacallit again, brutal. So it is what it is. Your work schools have been doing this so far. Oh, that's nice. What did you get? Also, welcome Honglu as Daben. Waffles is asked. The only thing I knew you got is Queen of Eight announcer. Oh dear. Pain. But yeah, yes, Hongler. Let's go. It's the Hongler. But none of you look very mean. Okay, well, I already read that. Name's Sasha, multi-track office rep. Okay. With that, she lowered her weapons and allowed us to pass. Have you not left this car for the duration of the ride, Sasha? No, I haven't. We warped over to T-Corp after picking up one of their contracts, but geez, can you believe that this train broke down? Shit, is it even broken? I'm not feeling hungry or sleepy at all. It stinks of some shady bullshit if you ask me. You can feel all that even in a prosthetic body? Man, how could I live without my favorite hobby, drifting into a sweet nap after a pleasant meal? So I made sure to get high quality parts for so I can still feel hungry and sleepy. That sounds annoying. If I get like full body prosthetics, I probably would want to not be. I want to not be able to sleep or eat. I mean, I guess I would miss eating, but still. And this will kick blood. Is there can I have 2 cheese balls? No, I haven't even played Musume. Crack. I got the nonsense full stop hunger and forsaken murders fast on different emails. Ah, okay. Neat. Okay, but sleeping and eating is cool. Yeah, fair. I do enjoy it, but I do as much as I enjoy sleeping and eating. If you tell me to give up all up for like not needing to sleep or eat ever again, I will. Like if I can just like, it's also a lot more convenient to just like plug my body into an outlet and let my body charge. You know, it's much more convenient. I can like charge while I'm doing shit. And I guess until I need to replace my batteries, because lithium batteries are not known to being, well, good. But it sounds a bit more convenient. Still a bit more convenient than eating and sleeping. Alright. She's supposed to be super chat. Oh no, why are you sharing that forbidden knowledge? Why are you sharing that forbidden knowledge? Focus even for a can of Coke. Oh dear. I mean, honestly though, good. It's better for your health. Let me see. Hasn't something else of note also occurred? You bet your ass did something else of note go down. How distracting is it? How distracting? Is it hard for you to speak without being so hyper? Or at least stop swinging your arms around like that. Can't do that, friend. I broke all my prosthetic arms in a fight, so I'm calibrating a new set. Gotta keep swinging them if I want them to sync up with the other parts anytime soon. Anywho, I didn't know what the hell's going on, but people start turning into some weird monsters all of the sudden. Haven't a goddamn clue as to who they are. Don't seem like they can understand us either. Getting my train car didn't have a lot of those monsters. I just chopped what monsters there were to pieces and hauled the civilians to this vacant car. Sup? Let me see. Unhappy about this build to charge till he finally sees AC. What if I can be AC and DC? It is what you can afford to gamble on kids in black banner. I don't know enough about Musume to know. I can't rule his pro. Chrome has who would hate this faction. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, yes, free rolls. But yeah, I heard the rerolling is neat, but I'm too lazy to actually like load the game. I got way too much other things I need to do. So yeah, I haven't like a lot of my friends have been playing the funny horse deal game, but I haven't played myself. But yeah, love time. Let's go. All right, let's see. Sup. 3201 red colors, 3202 red colors. You have decided to protect them despite the potential risk that they may transform as well. But of course, this expected duty of any feller's fixing to stand guard in the front lines against evil to protect the weak. I've been keeping a close eye on them for the last 3 days, and so far 0 transformations. Go past this car and you'll see what hell on earth really means. Those monsters are constantly trying to claw their way into the front of the train. So if you ask me, I'd wager that some shit went down there at one of the train cars in the back, and it spread like wildfire till it reached here. I see. That's all I can tell you about the situation. So what's your story? Why do you rich first-class folks suddenly decide to raise us peasants with your presence? Nothing that's happening here could have made it to your swanky first-class cars. So what's your business down here? W Corp has hired us to solve this case. We are... fixers. Indeed, fixers. Foss nodded reluctantly as she affirmed Don Quixote's boisterous declaration. Also, let me read chat. No Love Town, but I like Love Town. Please wait until Mambo is on the banner. It will be what it promised. It's around next year. What, like Umamusume? I don't know. How KGH felt after giving Foss both the segregator and the segregation ID. I'm not sure what you meant by that. I don't know what IDs you're referring to. Let's see. They got every single one of you at a first class ticket? Your office must be rolling in the dough. Wait a goddamn second. So W Corp already knew that this would happen? But are you really contracted to Wing? Not sure if I trust you. As you must be well aware yourself, contracts and contract fulfillment are a paramount of importance for fixers. With that in mind, please recall that W Corp is one of the most secretive wings of the city. Ah, a non-disclosure agreement, huh? Makes sense. I won't want to deal with those of you boys either. Anyways, I'm still gonna have to ask for a proof that you're actually contracted by W Corp. This is the master keycard given to us by W Corp. I believe that can open most doors aboard this trade. Foss produced a master keycard from her pocket. I guess there isn't any other way for us to prove that we're actually contracted by W Corp. A keycard? So you use this to open the path between the first class and the economy class car. Let's see. W Corp logo. Whoa, nice materials. Looks like you're telling the truth. Alright, I won't try. Not like there's any cash in for me either. So I guess you gotta go all the way down there for your job, huh? Let me see. Oh, Cromer Foss and multi-crack Foss. Ah. You need to do your weekly bonuses. Yeah. Like, even my weekly bonuses, I did not have much time to actually do, but thank God I actually managed to, like, do all of them. But, yeah. Like, I did it, like, this Monday earlier. But it's still pretty busy with life. Cromer will wipe the entire multi-crack office. Uncle Ruckus timing. Oh, yeah. What did you pull for Purgis? Oh, I got Queen of Hatred done, and, Knight of Despair Rhodia, and then Full Stop Heathcliff, and then I shorted the Solemn Lament Isang, and also Sanguine Desire Rhodia with the Ego, and then what else did I get? I get like the Queen of Hatred announcer as well. I can show you later, and also some 2 stars, but I'm gonna show you later. Let me see. So I guess you gotta go all the way down there for your job, huh? Yes. The fixer finally got out of our way. Then, with one of her free hands pointed towards the opposite door. Well, it's your funeral, ladies and gents, or your victory lap if you guys are really that good. Lots of luck to y'all. I thank thee for thy words of courage, Fixer Sasha. I shall trust thee with protection of this fortress. Pretty, protect the innocents in my stead. Vixis, are you a fixer? Are you going to save us from the monsters in the cars behind us? Oh? Just as I like how the child is like almost as high as Dawn. Just as we were about to reach the other end of the car, a little passenger pulled on Don Quixote's coattails. Aye, Fursuit. Whoa, are you a famous fixer? Fursuit, once again, thou mayst know me as a profoundly illustrious fixer. Whoa, I want to be a fixer too, just like you. Don't pester the lady. I'm sorry, she's my daughter, and... Worry not thyself, this is no bother at all. Thou must dream of becoming a fixer thyself, little squire. It is fortunate that someone like yourself is aboard the trade. Your presence ensures that child's survival. Let me see. Useful stuff, his best generalist. Yeah, I mean, for now I'm still gonna use my current team because it still works. When I need to build another team, then I'm gonna level them up. So yeah. Should have Clockhead. I see an unattended Nomad using a Tillier bullet. Oh dear. But yeah. What you talking about? All of a sudden. Come on, no need to keep up appearances between people in the same line of work. I'm just here to collect some sweet emergency contract fees from each and every one of them. Are you two on something or what? I see. I don't think Don Quixote needs to hear what she just said. I didn't know you can be like that fast. Be like what? You knew there was no way the fixer was actually there to protect them out of pure goodwill, but you decided to go along with Don Quixote's delusions anyway, am I right? Good move. I was getting worried about what might happen if she started acting out again. You saw the twinkle in her eyes too, right? Don Quixote's always been energetic, but she's been especially bouncy today. eyes. Fast towards Sasha with a question. Also, wait, what? Hold on. Did I miss some stuff? No. I have one last thing to inquire. It'll be 30k Amber inquiry. That is quite an unsound decision to make for someone who claims to be in the same line of work as us. Have you considered the possibility that once our contract is successfully completed, we could include references to a particularly cooperative associate office in our report to W Corp? Whoa, you serious? Well then, let me hear it. Are the eyes of the monsters you've faced red by any chance? Sasha paused her swinging arms for a moment upon hearing that question, appearing to either be in thought or trying to recall something, then answered. I don't know, those monsters were red all over, but is there something special about their eye color? Well, for one, my prosthetic eye is red, the passenger over there's got red eyes, and oh, you there, lady with that big sword's also got red eyes. What is someone out there paying cash for info on red eyes or something? No, well, it was a question of no significance. Fast nodded lightly in her direction, then opened the door to the next car. After full stop doing Captain Ishmael, I expect to use her skill to foremost depending on bullets. Check memes. Okay, let me see. 3 types of voice teams. Let me see. Yeah, I don't have the full stop Honglu though. We're gonna have to kill this guy. Yes. Bullet. Oh dear. Fast not light in direction. Open the to the next car. Goo. Whistle. It was just as we had feared. The scene that appeared before us looked like it came straight out of a painting of hell. It looks really nice though. I really like the like slimy, muscly stuff with the skulls on it, the skeletons on it. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Pierce full subdue Igris-sang. I don't know what Igris-sang is. Fire Greg and some others. Slash VL and hybrid combo of Pierce and Slash. Lobcore is destroy you. I like Lobcore though. I think Lobcore is fun. What part are you on? Let lineage full stop Zoirodian? I know. BL team is the best. Yeah. I don't even have any BL IDs. Why is Zoirodian that group specifically? I won't really know because I don't really know the IDs that much. So yeah, alright, yeah. Oh yeah, so yeah, well, Purgus, I got this Yisang. What else? Did I get any other Yisangs? No, that's the only Yisang I got. I got like Regret Foss, Queen of Hatred Dawn, and then Lantern Dawn as well. And then, do I have anything? Oh yeah, I sharded Rep Ryoshu. And then, I don't have anything on Mersault. I got the Hook Office for Honglu. Heathcliff I got Full Stop. And then nothing on Ish. This Rodeo, which more Night of Despair. I didn't get anything for Sinclair. Otis, didn't get anything for Otis, and nothing on Greg either. Yeah, those are all that I got. Alright. Let's see. What did I have again? Oh yeah, just do this, cause like that's I really only need like the first 6. Alright. I haven't really leveled some of the other ones, but that's fine. Because I don't really need to level them up yet. Let's see. Zoirodian, I forgot. I don't even know. Oh yeah, and like the thing. Whatchamacallit again? I got the Rodia whatchamacallit again? Ego as well. This thing, Sanguine Desire. Okay. Oh yeah, and the announcer as well. Can't forget about that. Let me see. Call Felbo Sang Igris Uncle to one of the as big literally they're precious. Yes. Yes. Oh my god, funny thing, like back last month, my friend actually did like it's supposed to be a campaign, but we only ever did one session because we are pretty busy. Did like a Project Moon team one, and it was funny. Let's see. 227 was trying to start conspiration stuff. Alright, good luck with that. Rachel got red eye syndrome, shift voice count. Use of advice, don't use bleed on final boss. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember I did. It was Cassidy, right? Or something, I forgot the name. Is it Cassidy or Cassette or something? I don't know. Cassetti? I think it's Cassetti, the name of the boss. Cause like I remember that from Mirror Dungeon Heart. I got that as my final Mirror Dungeon Heart boss, and holy shit, using Bleed Team there is annoying as hell. Get it before 10 doing MD stream. Yeah, I forgot. I think it's Cassetti, I can't remember the name. I remember that, and it was holy shit. This is more daily chemistry. Then I go to the toilet. Come on, it's last month. Right now I only have like technically 3. Technically 2. Actually no, 3, 2. Hold on. Let me count. So like the one that I did on that I do on Saturday and Sunday is technically 1 campaign, but it's twice a week, so it's quite a lot of prep. And I'm the DM, but the others I'm not a DM. Like I have a campaign on Monday at night, and that's weekly. But I'm not the DM, so I never actually like. It's only just like it only takes like around 4 hours every day for me. And then some like there's one shot on Wednesday, but then it never happened again. And occasionally, if I'm free on Fridays. Sometimes my other group likes to run one-shots with like random DM, but I haven't been joining that because I've been pretty busy on Fridays. Yeah, cassettophone. Cassette is much less known for his MDI-10 counterpart. Yeah, I think it will be fine. Funny attack rate. Yeah. Let's see. Alright. After you're done with this fight, might tell you what to use for your team. I think I'm gonna try to go with this team as far as I can, just so I don't need to invest too many resources on other teams. Because again, I don't have that many like things like tickets and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to like use as many like whatchamacallit again? This team for as long as possible if I can. When I really need to, when I'm actually getting stuck, that's when I'm gonna like swap my team over to something else. Alright, let's see. Painting of Hell too. Okay. Yeah, I also MD with Zoe Rodin, so that's why I put her on the 11 Gs. Not good, so it's funny. Oh. Okay. Alright. Okay. This happen because these are just like the basic encounters. I think we should be able to like do it really quickly. Oh, lots of like just random encounters. I want to get to the boss. Okay, let me mess with Cassetti. Okay. Alright. Yeah. That is one of my plan. I did plan to do that. I just haven't done that. I am planning on doing that. Because Foss is kind of fill right now. Foss is a filler currently. I am planning on doing that. But I might do it later. Yeah, so don't worry about that. Because Chromer Foss is funny. Yeah. Also, like, Autis also is on like the bench currently, but I do want to level Autis up at some point. Because like, for some reason, are they actually like, I wonder why the new MD is like 7 sinners. Is there a reason behind that? The new MD being 7 sinners? I wonder why. So I don't need to level some more IDs up anyways. Yeah. Freedom plus stress is really easy. Wait, I thought it was 4. What is it? I thought it was 4 less res? Yeah, it's 4 resonance, less resonance. But yeah, it is still pretty easy though, since I'm running like a bleed team with a lot of less. Let's get we can pick 7% on action. Oh, okay, because 7% per count in count 8. Count to 8. Ah, alright, that's interesting. Cool. So yeah. False paralysis now compared to the actual support ID. Wait, what do you mean? What support ID? Oh, super passive? What's the support passive? I forgot what Cromer Voss support passive is. Completely forgot. Let me double check that. Oh, like the getting whatchamacallit again? The 3 resonance heal SP. Ah, yeah. Now I remember that. Yeah. There's also that. Yeah, that'll do. I think that'll be pretty useful if I'm not running negative point. 3 less stress. 15 SP. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Just go through this. Yeah. Maybe I should like, cause I do want to level both Otis and Ryoshu, like Rep Ryoshu and the Blood Fiend Otis, Barber Otis, but I haven't gotten to it. Yeah, maybe I should. Let's see. Battling in narrow hall really takes a lot out of you. Too bad, making big movements when there's not a lot of room to move around it takes more energy than you might think, especially for people like us who use longer weapons. Yes, enemies were much harder than the ones we'd fought earlier, but it was inevitable that their sheer number would eventually wear down the sinners. What are these things fast? ... Yeah, I've been wondering that too. Why are you so like that all of a sudden? Those entities are... What do you think those entities are? Huh? Didn't I just ask you the same question? Oh no, are you giving us a chance to come up with our own answers first? Of course, Faust did not confirm nor deny his questions, but Sinclair was perfectly capable of interpreting her silence in his own fashion. Let me see, perfect middle mersault, because I'm envious middle mersault. What is middle mersault though? I don't know. If someone jokingly hits Hanano with Red Super, does Han gamble with... What the hell is the Red Super? Let's see. There were some things after fighting them. I think these monsters aren't mad at us, nor do they want to attack us because we're an obstacle. That's not why they're attacking us. Quite. It's apparent that they hunger for art, charging at anyone and anything in a desperate quest of it. Right? That's strange though. I thought hunger or thirst wasn't a thing aboard these trains. It could be determined from the entity's attack patterns that their offensives were not based on rational thought. The source of this behavior can only be traced back to primal aggressiveness. Oh, Roof Super Chat. Oh dear. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, there goes the cheese balls. Oh, I just realized what you meant. Oh dear. Whatchamacallit again? I mean, it will be cheese balls, but oh boy. I will give you the cheese ball, but still. Oh dear. Yes, and was there anything else? Oh yeah, I think they all had red eyes. Their bodies wreathed in blankets of red. I smelled blood, so that's likely what they're made of. I mean, this entire place is blood. Then it must be that the red was congealed. What the fuck is that? I thought he meant like coagulated, but no, congealed. What does that mean? Never heard of that. Hey, crystallized blood. Thank you. All of your input has been very helpful. It was my turn to start whispering. Oh, what did you learn from that? We're in luck, Dante. I have read upon this subject as a tangent while perusing information regarding our next destination, moments before we boarded the train, and while that will be a useful element in resolving this situation, the sinners have also been a very good source of intelligence when it came to categorizing and identifying important evidence from the available sea of information. Your advice was correct, Dante. You mean you know what to do to blow this case wide open? Let's see. You use greedy toaster. Oh no, not the red super chat. When the most super passive acquire for NP resource and turn start Hilton SP every turn. Ah, alright. Oh, must be the same faction though? Like, must be the middle? My favorite idea of NP skills. Ah. I really like this remind me of. Like, gambling in Walpurgis banner, yeah! Let's go! Alright, you mean you know what to do to blow this case wide open? Nothing can be said with absolute certainty at the moment. However, this will be a good place for us to start. With that, fast turn around and face the rest of the sinners. I will now present before you a solution to this predicament. Huh? There's something else we got to do other than beating the crap of the whatever is in our way? They will not change now. However, what I'm about to share will give you a better understanding of the purpose behind W Corp's contract and provide us with the possible means behind finding the method by which we may complete it. It's very likely that the entity behind the incidents on this train, and by extension, every incident of the same nature that has occurred in previous warp train trips, is a blood fiend. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. Wait, what? So there will be a second Walpurgis this season. Ah, okay. Is it because like this Walpurgis is late or something? Okay, blood fiends. Alright. But yeah. Like yeah, like for example, this artist over here is still level 17, and I want to max it out, but I haven't really done it because I haven't really needed to. Haven't really needed. Same with like the not this one. The only reason this is level 50 is because I was for a mirror dungeon at some point. But you know, just like Rep Ryoshi, I do want to like uptie and whatchamacallit again, level. But how much do I have actually? Oh yeah, I also don't really have like too many tickets. So whatchamacallit again. So I'm trying to like save those resources until I actually really need it. If I don't need it, I don't use it. Alright. Team middle mercenary supervisors stay active. Ah, alright. Okay. But yeah, alright, let's see what the next one is.
Carnival time.
Since all of these encounters so far has been a breeze, I haven't been like leveling my stuff up. Wait, a blood fiend? What's a blood fiend? A blood fiend? What in the name of wings is that? Huh? You of all people haven't heard of blood fiends? As you are our team expert on obscure lore. Verily, I have not once heard mention of these blood fiends. Perchance I have let a magazine article slip from my memory? Don Quixote furrowed her brows, genuinely lost. It was as though the very word sounded alien to her. I thought they were just monsters in stories to scare children at night. They're supposed to be afraid of garlic and sunlight, right? Yes. Ryushu actually isn't bad for a bleed team. Yeah, I know about that. I heard that a lot. Hold on, let me remove that bot. But but right now I don't really need it yet. Right now my team already works as is, which is why I'm not adding it yet. I will add it at some point, but not now. Let's see. Garlic. I've been briefed on the existence of blood fiends in the past when I served as a commanding officer. And I have seen the dregs that they command. Though my memory isn't very clear, I'm quite certain that these monsters here do not resemble what I've seen. I've seen one who called themselves a blood fiend among the ranks of the fingers, but the things that blood fiend commanded weren't like these rubber textured ones. There's something off about this one, that one didn't spawn these dregs with abandon like this. But aren't you supposed to know this already? Yes, I see that some sinners have encountered blood fiends in the past, along when the explanation seems unnecessary. As many of you have stated thus far, the entities we face in this train do not appear to be blood fiends. In a sense, they are dreg-like beings that have failed to become kindreds. They are referred to as bloodbags among relevant parties, according to information I am aware of. Okay, Hiroshi and take out fast. Oh yeah. I've been like swapping between those two a bit as well, cause back then I keep on swapping it, cause like I also keep on getting like Again, so many people screaming for me to like put to bench Keiki Ryoshu. So I'm like, yeah, fine, I'll do it. I'll put it back fast in. So then just keep it to keep people quiet. So yeah, but you know, honestly, either one works since these fights are still very easy. So for now, I don't need to like optimize that much. I think when I reach a boss, I can swap around for if it'll make you guys like again. I guess like put ease into the brains of you guys. But for now, again, it's like whatever team I have currently, because it's just kind of works, you know. It probably isn't like optimized at all, but it works for our current purposes. In a sense, they're like beings that have built kindreds. Not a terrible name. Why would anyone name someone bloodbags? As it has been said prior, it is impossible for passengers to disappear aboard warp cranes in normal circumstances. Though a reserve of intelligence regarding warp cranes or W Corp is vast, if incomplete, we can't find a possible exception to the above rule. Rep is the basically Ryoshu ID. Is that Rep bleed ID? Yeah, Rep is a bleed ID, but like a lot of people also say that it's just a generalized ID and not specifically bleed, because this shouldn't give you that much trouble. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Though research from intelligence regarding warframes or W Corp is vast, even incomplete, we could not find a possible exception to the above rule. I've seen Cassetti like once on level floor 10 of Mirror Dungeon. Didn't beat it because like holy shit, I cannot deal with that one AOE. But I'll see what happens. If anything, will make it more entertaining if it's like what you call again a bit of a roadblock. yeah. If incomplete, we can't find a possible exception to the above rule. Within that reserve of intelligence, however, I have discovered that inserting a previously unseen variable into the equation allows for the formulation of a new hypothesis. Wait, you're saying that these blood fiends can completely erase people or passengers from existence? A more accurate description there will be to say that they are either dissolved or vaporized. Dissolve? No matter the degree of violence the passengers may indulge in, no matter how severe their wounds may be, the warp cranes can revert them to their initial states at the beginning of the journey. Among several interpretations of the word violence involves cannibalization, of course. Ugh. However, as the passengers' collective time itself is in moratorium for the duration of the train's operation, digestion is not a biological process that should be active. In other words, even the devoured passengers could be reconstructed. If they are merely stuffed into the digestive tract, then I suppose they could gut the passengers to retrieve the chewed up chunks of other passengers and piece them back together via the vein-like things connecting each individual. However, such is not true for bloodbags. Bloodbags are, by their nature, obsessed with blood. Their existence hinges on supplying themselves with the blood of their victims, and it is said that they must consume a minuscule amount of blood to maintain their forms. Wait, what? Didn't you just say that digestion is not a thing while we're on the train? If I were to continue my deductions, perhaps consumption of blood for blood fiends and bloodbags is a fundamentally different process from our consumption of nutrients for energy. To them, blood is a culmination, an entailment of something that forms the self, including but not limited to emotions, ambitions, will, purposes of existence. Then it must naturally follow that they can spend their blood at will, which is a process isolated from other biological processes such as digestion. Still, the process of blood feels like a boss. Yes. I ain't following even half of that. You exist in moratoria of time at the present moment, Heathcliff. Yet your emotions still persist, do they not? Anger, sorrow, joy, they continue to spark within you. Huh? Well, I suppose they are. Though we cannot tell whether they may be in a state of alteration or whether they remain ensnared in the wheel of creation and destruction, it can be said that emotions, once past, exist not in continuation. The passenger's will to live, the work of this very existence in which they thrive, do they do they not all gently atrophy into non-existence even amongst the seized time? Miss Foss seeks to illustrate the similarity between how emotions are to ourselves and how blood is to blood fiends. Gotcha, so that's why she said their blood is vaporized, huh? If that's the case, then the very blood that's supposed to bind these chunks of flesh together will also evaporate, which means that they can be pieced back together. There's no incongruence in that logic. Everyone fell silent for a moment. Still boss's blood plus skill tree 2 time, yeah. Oh dear, everyone fell silent for a moment. There was way too much information to process at once. We didn't even know what to make of them either. I would like to ask a few questions, if you will permit me. Gisang was the first to break the silence. Could we say that blood bags are direct creations of blood fiends? If such is the case, then by which method do they... That information is inaccessible at the moment. Foss replies, avoiding Gisang's gaze. There isn't anything I can do about this. Listeners will only get more stressed if they find out what's going on with Foss, and that's something we both want to avoid. Inaccessible? Ah, indeed. Now I recall what you have said in the past. This is only a speculation. However, I assume that a form of direct physical contact is needed to turn an individual into blood bag. If such were not the case, then we, who are likely the greatest obstacles to this entity's goal at the moment, would have been the first ones to be turned. Indeed. In that case, the villain of a blood fiend must be hiding out somewhere abroad strayed. Indeed, if you are to believe the words of the fixer from earlier, then there is a high likelihood that the horde is advancing in this direction, from the back of the train. In other words, continuing down the train cars will lead us straight to the blood fiend. Very well. I shan't forsake this opportunity to bring peace to the souls of the innocent passengers who have perished by the villain's hands. Dante. It seemed that Don Quixote was now invigorated. The other sinners also seemed satisfied now that we had cleared sight of our goal. Fossey stood amidst them, nodded in my direction. Well then, let's go. We are making the best of what's available to us at the moment. Let's move forward, for now. Okay. Let's see. Let's go. Alright. It was a long dialogue before the fight. Such long dialogues, damn. Let's go. With the fight. Actually, I'm gonna just sit back and actually like, oh god. Maybe a bit quiet because I am actually kind of slightly tired. My legs are actually killing me because like today was I need to like stand up for quite a bit. It's special SFX if you use the string of warp's ID, so we went past egos. Oh, I did not know about that. I don't think I have any like I only have one warp core IDs and no way warp passenger ego. I think. Yeah. Also yeah, W Corp is the whatchamacallit again is the goat. I like them. Like whatchamacallit again? Whatchamacallit again? The like I remember I mentioned the Project Moon inspired D&D campaign or one shot that I did a while ago. I did play like a W Corp guy. There. It was funny. Alright, let's see. Let's go. But yeah, I wonder when this gonna happen again because that campaign has been kind of abandoned like 3 weeks ago. I don't think it's gonna ever like be start again, especially now since like the next 2 weeks I will be like super busy. But. It's fine. At least I still get to play on Monday and Saturday, Sunday, even though Saturday, Sunday I'm the one running the game. With the module or some homebrew you or DM use. Oh yeah, I can give you the homebrew, but the module I think my DM made themselves. The module they made themselves, but the whatchamacallit again? They use like a thing for the homebrew for the Project Moon thing. I need to ask them for it, but they give me like the resource for it. Or I can just send it over to you. I'm trying to get my own DM stuff off the ground for 3 months now. Ah, what is it? But yeah, I can send you. DM me on Discord so I'll remember, okay? Alright. Okay.
오늘도 정말 멋진 활약이었어. 내일도 꼭 불러줄게.
Yeah.
세상이 평화로워지는 건 기쁜 거야.
Alright. Clean up Asian. Games are open. Yep. Oh yeah, no, as in like message me so I'll remember because like I tend to forget things if people don't DM me. Okay.
오늘도 정의로운 날이 될 수 있도록 힘내자.
Let me stretch a bit. Need to like. My back has been also kind of hurting a bit this past days as well because I have been like going to office again. I don't really go to office anymore since I'm not actually I'm actually done with like my old job. But since I'm like pretty much done with my thesis now, I'm starting to pick up some more jobs. So I joined like another game dev group. So I'm into 2 separate game dev groups now, and it's been like a bit hell, but it's enjoyable. It feels like I'm doing something and it's nice. But maybe being into game dev groups at the same time is not such a good idea. Cause like I got a game jam up that starts like this Sunday for 2 weeks, and then during that 2 week I also need to like get another project done because I would need to like submit that for like a separate showcase with like if some of you are like on Tuesdays, Tuesdays Hollow Knight stream. I did talk about it, the one with Group A and Group B. But I think only Super Soul was there. Yeah. I'm also getting trying to get Group B to submit to some showcases. Hopefully, like some of our older projects. I don't think any of them will pass, but who knows? We'll do the slot machine approach. If it passes, it'll be so funny. And I will probably be disqualified if I somehow pass with both games, because I'm only allowed to be on one team. But I'll probably just shadow or some shit. Let's see. Though honestly, I don't really have any hopes of the game from Group A and Group B going into actually making it past the voting phase on the showcase. Because for a group, hold on, I forgot which one which one is Group A and which one is Group B. I'm gonna just assume Group B is the newer one, Group A is my old group. Group A's project is in shambles. Since they... So I left the group at around January. They start a new project in February, and from February to June, they barely get anything done because they have the group... They got in a few new people, but they did not hire any managers. So Like, there's not even any designer, they were just vibe designing, so the game did not go anywhere. And the other group, the problem is that the game's... hold on, let me actually read this before I continue. Major Esquire, help, behold this poor fellow, he lives still. Don Quixote, her round eyes wide open, began sprinting somewhere. No, stay away from me, you monster. Hey man, we're not those monsters, you alright? Huh? That arm, you're starting to mutate too, aren't you? You must be turning into some bug-like monster. What? No, this is... Gregor stumbled for words before chuckling and casting his gaze towards the floor in disbelief. Yeah, well, no surprise there, I guess. I suppose there's no way to tell right away whether this arm's a monster, a prosthetic, or whatnot. It's possible that you are mistaken due to his bioprosthetic being an older, outdated make that is now rarely seen in the city. Ah, prosthetic. That's a relief. I thought those crazy bastards were trying to break again and again. As you can see, my legs are messed up. I had no choice but to hide in there. And hide in here. So, what are the WCOP employees doing aboard this train? Huh? You're right. From what we found out about the warp trains through the identities, I can't imagine why any of them would ever willingly board this train. Will the contract fix it, right? We are ordered to assist you with your contract. I said we, but I'm the only one left. Every single one of my colleagues suddenly began losing their minds in that car over there, and... This cannot be. Foss, is there truly no way to cure the blood bags? My apologies. The access to that information is prohibited at this moment as well. Though her voice and expression were both as serene as always, there was something gloomy about the way she said that. I may have been too reliant on Foss in too many places. Foss muttered in a barely audible volume. I don't know what I can do to help listeners in a situation like this either. I'd also grown too used to Foss' omniscience, because I could always trust it to be there for me. I was trying to realize that I don't have the means to dig myself out of a hole like this. So maybe I was too reliant on listeners as a whole. When the time comes from them to depend on me, when they can no longer stand on their own, can I really manage them, lead them to the right answers? Doubt, colored with fear, begins to rise like an ominous plume of smoke. Well, what can I do, right? The agent struggled to some corner of the room with his wounded leg and pulled on a lever. They made good use of this space. And the wall behind what had initially appeared to be a folding chair for employees spun open. Ooh, what in the name of wings is this? Perchance thou hast hidden here a weapon most powerful, a weapon most feared by the blood fiends. That holds some resemblance to a capsule we saw on the first class car, but why would that thing be here? The cleanup agents slumped into the pot and appeared in the wall. Finally. What is it that thou seeks to do? W Corp prepared a small hibernation pod for employees in case of these emergencies. Verily then, huh? Good luck with the rest of the mission. With that, he settled into the capsule and shut the hatch behind him. When the door covering the pod closed, only the folding chair and a wall covered with viscera remained. He's gone. There he goes. He has departed the scene. All this happened in 10 seconds, by the way. What do you mean 10 seconds? We finally stared at the wall the agent disappeared into. Well then, I guess we gotta... Let's move on to the next car. Keep on keeping on. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Next car. Alright. Let's just like blaze through it as fast as possible if we can. Then again, when the views in the dimension. Oh, okay, oh yeah, which we'll call again like W Core. I thought you mentioned like the conversation is like something I know. Alright. Yeah. Both trains. Okay.
느껴졌어? 내가 너희를 위해
Oh god.
외웠는데.
Okay.
잘 걸린 것 같아. 자, 지금 싸워보는 거야.
Things happening. Come on.
방금 멋졌어. 너희들의 사랑의 힘이 빛의 힘이
Oh dear.
저 어둡고 악한 아르카를
Rangsang did not cook.
이대로면 승리도 시간 문제겠지?
40. 먹지.
Okay.
나랑 그랬을 거야. 있잖아. 사실
Alright.
마법사들은 항상
Just continue.
너희만
꿰뚫려.
우리를 도와줘. 아니야. 그건 선택의 순간이 필요하니까. 내가 정할 순 없겠네. 아쉽다. 그치?
Come on. Get this done.
삐뚤어졌구려.
Because I wanna finish this canto really quickly if I can.
정말 잘했어.
점 찍었네.
악당들을 이겨야지만
자력한
자리가 존재할 수 있는
수평을
법인데. 불쌍하게 느끼-
Me being extra tired might also be because of the coffee. I've been getting into coffee again these past few days.
네 피분수.
있잖아.
This oh boy, coffee and a lot more tea.
인간에 시달리고
I like both. I do like the taste of both, but I've been like trying to put them off.
우리를 도와줘.
Specifically for moments like this when I actually need the like, cause you know how after if you get too used to drinking coffee or tea, you just don't get the kick from caffeine anymore. It's just like your brain kind of gets used to it. I'm trying to like again detox from caffeine so that when I actually need to wake up from like keep myself up, I can actually again drink things that contain caffeine and actually stay up.
사랑의 힘이 부족한 걸
Since I'm not like I'm not dependent on it
분명하네.
like back in high school when I used to be dependent on coffee. Holy shit though.
정화될 거야.
Dude, please don't go too crazy with coffee, especially if you're still in around high school. Cause like the withdrawal is crazy. Very annoying to deal with.
건 기쁜 거야.
Okay.
근데 내일
Just cannot function without coffee anymore. Alright, next card too.
생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니
제가 원하는 대로 베어버려도 되나요?
Okay.
오늘도 정의로운 날이 될 수 있도록 힘내자. 다 함께
죄인가?
아르카나 해냈구나. 나랑 그랬을 거야.
I don't know what else to say. I still need to properly prep this Saturday and Sunday session. I already have everything prepped, but I'm a bit anxious because like again I don't usually DM live, so I feel like I'm over preparing. Usually I only prep for like max 4 hours, but I think I already prep for like an entire day for the session, but for the 2 sessions, and I still don't feel like I'm not prepping enough.
아르카나들을 뒤흔들었어.
고귀하게
Maybe it's also because I'm trying to be a bit more performative as well, since it is like a live stream game. Because like it's a lot more pressure to DM a D&D game live. When you're doing it off stream, it's really easy to like it doesn't really feel that bad if you're if you have dead air, for example. Like if you need to like pause for like 10 minutes to look up rules and stuff like that. But on a live game, it feels very wrong, I guess. I don't really like having dead air.
죄인인가?
잘 걸린 것 같아. 자,
So I feel like I over prep a bit.
라샹
Like I printed out every single player's prepared spells, for example.
시간이
I don't usually do that since on like when I'm when I DM off stream, I can just look it up on my other screen. But while live streaming, my other screen is like OBS and chat. While I can also look it up there, it's much faster to just like take a glance to like the paper next to me.
마법 소녀들은 항상 일령단에 시달리거든. 너희만
So yeah,
우리를 도와줘.
I enjoy it. I enjoy the process, but I would be lying if I don't say it's anxiety-inducing. Alright, what happens if an LM DMs a game? That's called the whatchamacallit again? What's it called again? I know there's a thing for that. AI dungeon or something? I think there's a website for that already. It's called... Is it AI dungeon? I forgot the name. I know my friend Zuki did a few streams of that, if you want to check it out. But that is already a thing. Let's see. Okay. I thought it was called Dungeon something, but maybe it's like AI Dungeon, I don't know. Or Dungeon Bot? I forgot. But that is already a thing. 5 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was 2020. Yeah. Yago Simulator, yes. But yeah, if you don't wanna get a group or whatchamacallit again, and it's too late to read the rules, as sad as it sounds, you can play with an LLM. Though at that point, I might as well just play a single player board game. Or, you know, play my own make-believe. As sad as it sounds, but honestly, sometimes when I'm just feeling... Well, sometimes when I just want to scream into a pillow, I grab my plushies and start making them talk. I'm not a freak, I promise, but I just sometimes do that because it makes my brain calm down. Like I get a baguette plushie, a snake plushie, a donut plushie, and a turtle plushie, and a few more stuff. And I like to make them like roleplay weird stuff. Schizo moment. I'm normal, I swear. It's just a way for me to I don't know, keep myself sane sometimes, okay? Sometimes when my brain is just way too overloaded, I just wait till I find out I don't own plushie clothes. So what does that have to do with immunodeficiency? What? Is the dust gonna kill you? I know a lot of people are pretty like allergic to dust. Or are you talking about HIV? Because that's a different kind of immunodeficiency. Money for plushies? Fair enough. To be fair, all my plushies are from my childhood. I think the newest one was from when I was still in elementary school. So there's that. I still play with them. I'm a freak. I just realized how much of a freak I am. But it helps me calm down. Yeah, if I have Marisa Kumarti, if it's planning to kill me, why? Oh dear. Let's go because my mom bought a box of secondhand plushies. What? Are you allergic to dust or some shit? Or did you buy a plushie from the hospital? Or did you buy whatchamacallit again? One of those plushies from like suspicious thrift stores or some shit. Your smile terrifies you. But yeah. But anyway. Being allergic to dust is kind of like a thing though. Like I know like two of my friends is actually allergic to dust. They have really bad asthma. It's my old friend from high school. Yeah. And one of my Vtuber friends is also like actually very allergic to like this a lot of nature. Like she's allergic to grass. Can you believe that? Let me see. Something caught my attention from the corner of my eye after a round of brutal combat. Huh? What is this now? We were on the final car adjacent to the freight car when we discovered that odd box with the T-Corp logo on it. Yeah, the time harvesting thing. This is the emblem of T-Corp. It appears that the wall covering it was in the fierceness of our battle broken. Didn't that chief executive guy Hubert, right? Didn't he offhandedly mention something about partnering with other wings? I guess they were in cahoots with W Corp too. Such collaborations are not limited to T Corp. It is often the case that a wing may work with another. Let's see. You know, allergies have levels 0 to 6. I think this is 5. Ah, yes. The dust allergy. Damn. RIP. But yeah, it is what it is. Touch grass becomes a death threat. Yeah. She, like, what you call again? She legit can't go out like easily because she's just allergic to everything, from grass to pollen to shrimp. Oh dear. Such collaborations are not limited to the Corp. It's often the case that a wing may work with another. It is only on rare occasions that they urgently request the assistance of less known corporations such as our own Limbus Company. Their choice appears to be quite irregular. Sounds like the W Corp days are long behind them. Just like this wall that's falling apart, revealing what's behind. Oh, speaking of falling apart, this room sure got messed up, huh? It was difficult for me to ignore how Rudia hurriedly swerved to a different subject as though she'd made a mistake. Even the tone of her voice shifted like she was catching herself. The various destroyed prosthetic parts covered in human remains indicate that this train car was boarded by several prosthetic equipped fixers. I can't think about that right now. Let's deal with the task at hand first. Maybe these people are from the same office as that guy we met at the platform. Remember? He said he was warped over to D-Corp on an expedition. Look, it's almost like they're all wearing standardized sets of prosthetics. Same make, same model, everything. I believe I have read articles stating that certain offices do exclusively hard fixes with prosthetics. Wait, We were walking through the bloody train car when we suddenly heard Sinclair's voice crack as though he saw something awful. V is the one we encountered at the platform. Okay. This is the fixer who suddenly started venting at us. Yeah, and he said something about going to T-Corp and on an expedition and failing. They bought a whole train car of fixers for this contract. I guess he wasn't exaggerating by calling it an expedition. To milk and soybeans apparently. Pain. But yeah, it is what it is. Damn, how are you gonna bring legit soybeans? Where are you gonna get your daily dose of estrogen then? Yeah, then he said something about going to T-Corp on an expedition. There are over a dozen broken arms and strewn about. They must have fought valiantly by replacing their broken arms with backup arms. Perchance, quite a strategy. Makes sense. They will explain all those broken prosthetic arms and legs in this car. Executive measure. This is likely an aftermath of a battle between fists and the bloodbags. There were many similar cases during the war. Those using prosthetics will simply let their bodies be destroyed in battle because they consider them to be disposable as long as their wallets will permit. Man cannot drink any type of milk. Oh dear. Let's see. Of course, the blatant lack of self-preservation often led them to early graves. Maybe that's true. I see. There are multiple possible interpretations depending on one's perspective, despite the fact that there is but a single scene. I will remember both of your inputs. I'm honestly really glad that I don't think I'm allergic to anything. There are some things that make my body feel weird when I eat them, but not to the point where I can't actually eat them. And I still enjoy it. Like, hey, cheese makes my tummy go very wonky, but I love it. Like, I don't mind the absolutely horrendous shit that I get every time I eat like an entire block of cheese, but I love it. Already read it, never mind. Alright. That's a good attitude. Employees with attitude like yours often made it to the end of the war. Yes, well, good for them. Fox answers Otis in an uncharacteristically snappy manner. Senses of fatigue were creeping into her pensive expression. Telephone allergy AK won't notice it unless drink 2 Gulf of Mexicos of milk or something. Alright. Yeah, I don't really know much about allergy levels. I just don't go to the doctor that much. I get hospitalized twice last year, but it's mostly because of accidents. Again, well, accidents and fatigue. But yeah, I had never actually tried to take an allergy test because I'm too lazy and I don't have the money for it. I ain't spending money to figure out what I'm allergic to. Let's see, fast antibiotics, this in an uncharacteristically snappy manner, sense of fatigue. Yep. You're alright, Foss? It was rare to see any actual expression from her. I was starting to get worried. Yeah, same thing for like things like mental health screenings. Never been to any of them, but I won't be surprised if I get a screening someday and suddenly I get like 5 different weird mental illnesses. But for now, it doesn't seem to be affecting my life in an absolutely negative way, apart from me spending like half an hour to an hour in the bath. So I don't really care too much about it. It was rare to see any actual expression from her. I was starting to get worried. I'm physically unharmed, yet yes, I'm alright. However, I do not enjoy the circumstance which we find ourselves in. It is as though I am casting nets to nowhere while lost, and isolated in a blind sea. They were at home making allergy tests by 5 minutes crafts. Ah yes, let's go. You get like just get a bunch of random stuff and start eating all of them in front of a. Oh yeah, actually, hold on. That reminds you of this one. This reminds you of this like. Okay, remember like my Vtuber friend who's allergic to grass. Them and their friend are both allergic to shrimp. And like one time they had this amazing idea because they're allergic to shrimp, but they do like shrimp. they have this absolutely amazing idea to take away shrimp and then eat them in front of a hospital. Ah yes, absolutely genius. Oh dear. But yeah, let's see. However, I do enjoy these circumstances which we find ourselves in. It is as though I am casting nets to nowhere while lost and isolated in blind sea. I could actually complete these deductions within moments after establishing a few basic cross-references between the accessible information. Her voice was such a whisper. An idea was genius. Exactly. Yeah. Her voice was such a whisper for the second part of a sentence that even I could barely hear what she's saying. Ah, I know what you mean. Feeling like you're completely lost, obsessively casting net after net over the black rippleless lake in desperate hopes that one of them might pull in something we could eat. No way to tell where we are, no way to tell if there's even anything to eat until that glassy water surface grasping at the straws, you know? The sense I find marked in is not unlike your own. It is like lying my back over an unseen grave, for the reflection of radiance upon my eyes and the sanguine scent hanging from the tip of my olfactory tells me not of the forging path. It seemed that Ishmael and Isang picked up on the first part of her sentence. However, they walked up to her and shared a few words of consolation. By the way, I don't ever recall you talking like that fast. I don't know what it is, but I feel like there's something different about you today somehow. That is... Oh, I mean, I don't hate it. I'm actually glad to learn that you had a softer side. This unseen side of yours, it is familiar, yet quite fresh. Is that so? False reply was curt. She closed her eyes. As per the information provided by the pamphlet as the platform, it's likely that this train is composed of 12 passenger cars and 1 freight car. Because we are on the 11th car at the moment, that leaves a single car between us and the freight car in which Mephistopheles is secured. Which means that there is a high likelihood that we will soon encounter the blood fiend responsible for the creation of the blood bags aboard this train. Just beyond that door. Well, how impressive could it be if it's for the start this week? We practically smashed through their entire horde no problem. A different, more accurate interpretation would be to say that being capable of commanding a force as large as the blood bags we have defeated should be considered a high-risk entity. Although this is not common knowledge, there is a subcategory of fixers called blood fiend hunters who specialize in, yes, hunting blood fiends. Assuming that information is true, it can be inferred that blood fiends are difficult foes that require a certain expertise to defeat. Now that I'm thinking about it, if bloodbags are like mindless trolls of 2 blood fiends, then they're kind of like their private army, right? And thank you for hydrate, Leonardo. Let me quickly fix it. What the hell is my water bottle? Oh, I think I actually left my water bottle all the way over there. Hold on, give me a second. Let me grab my water bottle. Let me. Also stand up to stretch a bit because, oh my god, my legs are like very, not in good shape. Okay. Who knew like sitting for like 6 hours and then standing for like another 6 hours is not a good idea. Okay, hold on, give me a second. Where's my bottle? Oh shit, it's over there, hold on. Okay, getting the bottle, hold on. Alright, let me sit down. Okay. Alright, let me take a sip. Because I really need that sip. Okay, let's see. A being of power who can create force of their own without concern for lower morale or desertion, whatever or not, they will always make for a formidable foes. Listeners each exchange various opinions with one another. Possible strategies, estimations of the Bloodfiend's strength, and all of a sudden, feel in this indecisive idleness, our quest to defeat the villain who had brought such pain and misery upon this train, is it not? It may be vaporizing the lifeblood of the innocent as we speak. Mighty or feeble, I care not. I swear upon mine honor that I shall smite this foe and let my hand of justice be the judge of their fate. Let us hasten now. Don Quixote's sudden outburst immediately put a stop to the chatter. She's not wrong. Besides, we have to deal with the Bloodfiend to complete our contract. With that, I opened the door leading to the final car of this train. Okay. Alright. Let's go. Alright, so there's a circle thing here. I wonder what this means. Oh, okay, we already seen this, yeah, because we have seen this on like whatchamacallit again? The train. Okay. Cool. Let's enter it using one of our modules, and let's just use this and see how it goes. First. Alright. This room. What is with that look on thy faces? Thou standest in the audience of the prince. Where are thy obsequious smiles? He must be the Bloodfiend who caused this outbreak. He's our target. Fall to thy knees and grovel before royalty. Who the hell are you to make those demands? I shall impart this upon thee only once, so listen well. Thou mayest address me as Prince Cassetti, the 6th kindred, or kindred of the 6th generation, the rightful prince in refuge from his family. Art thou the villain who had brought such destruction and massacre upon this vessel? Thou art a chatty one, so rudely before your prince. Oh, I swear, both of them. Oh my god, Cassetti and Don. Yet I'm feeling generous, for I am quite sated at the moment. As thou must have seen on thy journey here, this place is a hall of banquet for a feast most majestic. No matter how many blood bags I create, no matter how much I devour them, the humans just won't stop coming. I only enjoy what was cast into my maw. He dons a mask for the purpose of merrymaking. If we are really going to exchange pleasantries, why don't you take that mask off? Or are you unfamiliar with the basic etiquette? Oh, this mask won't come off. Can't take it off. She'll take it off. There's no prince without the mask. Okay, this background looks nice. We're so ugly behind the mask. So we all decide to hide how repulsive we've become. But once we have drunk your full blood, then it'll all go back to how it used to be. Only then I can unmask myself. Cassetti Bloodfiend, yeah. Okay, who stitched that mask to your face skin? Not a half bad job. Of course it's excellent. Because this mask was crafted by none other than the great and the eminent barber, whose name I dare not even speak. But it hurts so much. No, I'm smiling. Look how I'm smiling and laughing. Yes, I am the prince. That's what I am. He's a bloody loon, innit? Alright, done with the giggles then. Get ready for the beating of your life. I enjoy things like you and your friends. Don't cry, bawling and bowing and sniveling on the ground for your lives. Lunge at me instead, The aggression, the boiling blood. Oh, how I love the fire. What are you, daft? Look around, there are 13 of us and only one of you. Don't let your guard down, Heathcliff. This entity has managed to turn countless passengers of this train into his blood bags. I ain't letting my guard down, but we blasted through so many blood bags, we couldn't even keep count, didn't we? Can't even keep count? Oh, no, but the count is so important. I have to keep count of our visitors. Oh yes, of course. I do remember to keep count of our dearest visitors. Yes, sir, I do. You have no idea how powerful I am, and I shall not relinquish my throne to thee from this budding kingdom. All I have to do is sit here and do nothing, and the bloodbags present themselves before me. There's no paradise like this out there. You have no idea what I did to create this place. Oh, how elated my forebear kindreds will be. Should they be here to witness what I have created? This cornucopia of abundance, this pleasure, this freedom. But this kingdom's mine. I made it. I'm not giving it away. Nope. This is rather curious. It appears that this bloodfiend leaves this car only on rare occasions. Yet, we have seen signs of his insidious influence throughout every car we have visited so far. Then what he meant by how the bloodbags present themselves before him has to be... Hold on a minute. Yeah. A figure suddenly and frantically charged into this car. It was Sasha, the fixer we ran into in one of the earlier cars. Cassetti shrinks into his throne at the sudden burst, terror apparent in his face. Ah, is thee? Hast thou truly journeyed here to assist us in our quest? Lo, that villain is the bloodfiend responsible for the dark tragedies that have transpired aboard this train. Help us slay that cur and eventually will lead the passengers thou hast protected thus far out of this train. Bloodfiends. What if there was more than a single bloodfiend on board, one still capable of rational thought? Damn, you actually made it all the way back here. I guess the wings don't give out contracts to just anyone. I used to fight to my damnest too, till I was the last one standing. Well, what's she talking about? But where did that leave me? In the end, I stood alone with nothing but a single one of these 4 arms left. Kind of funny how the perspective on life can just completely flip when you're really in the shit. I think my last thoughts were, man, I don't want to die. So I fell on my knees and pleaded. I told him that, Don Quixote, watch out! I'd do anything to live. Blood rapidly crystallized around Sasha like a sheet of armor, and as she swung her greatsword at the sinners, striking them even before Faust finished her sentence. Ah! What? What did I say? I commanded you to give me a warning before jumping in like that. Don't you know how loud your stupid arms are? I thought the family had come for me. I'm sorry, Lord Cassetti. Okay. Another bloodfiend. Allow me to introduce my kindred to thee, to be the first of many since my escape for the kingdom I intend to build. My kindred, my loyal squire, who shall be at my side as I build a dynasty of my own, my family. Lord Cassetti, I had intended to select the more powerful of the bunch to send to this car, as you have commanded me, but the humans in my car were all weaklings, so I present before you this group from the first class car. Kindred. Are you even aware of the exact nature of a kindred? Nah, but I can tell you this. When I accepted my lord's blood in my veins, it was as though I was reborn. I see. A bloodfiend's kindred is like a sub-entity of the bloodfiend, similar in concept to sub-entities created by distortions or abnormalities. It must have been desperation that drove you to accept that proposition without hesitation, despite the lack of relevant information. Maybe that's probably what's going on through my head before I became a kindred. Though I has been in cohorts with this villain, all this time, as his lackey? Even earlier than when we first laid our eyes upon thee? lady, you have no idea how much I freaked out when one of you asked me something about red eyes. Not that it would have mattered if you did suspect me though, since my red eyes is just a prosthetic. Okay, then the passengers who were under dire protection? Haven't I told you that the count matters? The longer the line, the better. Ksh. Dozens of blood bags began shambling into the room from behind Sasha. A smaller one among them stood out to me. My mind immediately snapped to the child. Also, there was a funky fate. The child who grabbed Don Quixote's coattails. I knew that the passengers were dead the moment we realized Sasha was a blood fiend. But this, I really hope that I won't have to face this reality. Not like this. There was a child. Yep, little Ron wanted to be a fixer if she got to grow up. Good thing she won't, though. I can tell you how, on good authority, that living as a bloodbag is way better than the drudgery that is the life of a fixer. Believe me, I know. Won't die, foul tongue. Dreaming of becoming a famous, respected fixer, and an actor of justice, it's all just a stupid pipe dream that always ends in crushing disappointment, or a really early grave. Silence! Silence! Don Quixote did not give Sasha time to finish her sentence. She was already charging full speed at her with her lance drawn. Alright, let's go. Let's beat up the cassette tape. Hell yeah. Okay. And we get to hear this music again. I did enjoy this music a lot back then. Let's go. Finally. We're in the whatchamacallit again? The fight. I wonder why they're undefined. I guess like there's I guess they're like apnos, but they don't have class or something, but not actually apnos. I don't know. They're kinda apnos, but not apnos. Yeah, and yeah, welcome Super Sauce, David. Yeah, I'm here already. Just got here. Oh, I already know what's gonna happen. I've seen this in Ember Dungeon 10 before. In floor 10. Okay. You've been so afraid. Why? What happened? But I just got a huge nap. Oh, hopefully it was a nice nap. I really could use a nap myself. Maybe after the stream I'm gonna take a nap, I know. Because I really need that nap. Okay, come on. Because the weeks have been quite busy. Very, whatchamacallit again, busy with a lot of different things. So yeah, very hectic days. Is the line from Unwelcome music? Ah, wait, I forgot. Oh yeah! Yes, have I been so afraid? Now I remember. Really taking a nap at like 10 PM. What? Did you assume that it's the same time for everyone? Oh, it's for me. Yeah. I mean, hey, whatchamacallit again? I can't really sleep tonight because I got some work to do. So best I can do is like a 2-3 hour nap. I mean, I guess technically that could count as sleep. My last nap was like for half an hour at like 3 PM earlier. Because I just have a lot of that to do, so can't really like sleep. So best I can do is a nap for a few hours. You remember? Yeah. Take a second to remember. Fucking whatchamacallit again? It's lyrics. I think every hour of the day and of the night. I wish I can do that. But yeah. Pretty much looking into a napkin. But I wanna be a napkin. Sounds like a fun life. Okay. Maybe I should clash this. Rodia, you do this. There you go. Dominating. What's this? Where's this going? Also Rodia. And it's a 5. Is there any... let me see. So if I move this over... Oh no, Alpha is 5. This goes to Ish. Okay, yeah, so Ish, you do this. Here we go. And this one I can actually just move it over to Sasha. That was like Isang. Let's move this. Okay.
고귀하게
I need to use that. Oh yeah, isn't Andy? Yeah. I know what's gonna happen. So yeah. MD10, let's go. Floor 10.
알겠어.
I've fought like the stupid Cassetti. This one shouldn't be as bad, I think. Right?
40
Shouldn't be as bad as the ego spam MD10 version. Okay.
완성되었나?
Alright. And then I'm just gonna like flash that McGregor back there so that it can just like deal damage to kill. With all the number he should be winning. Alright. Unbelievable. My first skinner to be created without their authorization. Is this bumbling fool? I pray for your forgiveness, my parent. Begone from my sight. At least thou hast bought me blood bags for sustenance. Yet it must be the responsibility of a parent to clean up the mess of his child. What a lot of shit. With that, Cassetti reached out toward the pile of blood bags on the ground and I already know what about this. Oh, what abundance. I had nearly forgotten this sensation. An armor of hardened blood materializes over the bloodfiend's body. His sheer aggression and hatred was palpable enough to make our skin crawl. It appears that he has empowered himself by raping their blood. Though my powers is yet to fully return, this magnificent armor is quite befitting of a parade for the prince who had become a king. Won't thou agree? Yes, sir, you do. Of course you do. Challenge me now, O rebels. Challenge thy king. Okay, I hope MD Kanto 8 packs unlock only after you beat it or else. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? What happens if it doesn't, I guess? Alright, let's see. Everything is dominating. We'll just fate this one to be on target. On target. Oh, I guess this is only for the fate, so we should be okay. Let's see. Let's just let this happen. Because that's just for the bleed. This MDR unlocks the Kanto 7 has Kanto 8 packs. Oh, spoilers, yeah. But I personally think it's kind of fine. Okay. Alright. Okay, everything is dominating. Where the hell is Gregor's like skill trees? I need Gregor to heal, but whatever. Alright, everything's dominating. I'll just start. Though it wasn't really cinematic, so it'd be a bit of a shame. Like, do they also like? Does it also show like all the animations and stuff? Because if so, damn. Okay. Wait, is MD Heart like gives every counter? Because I know like I remember back then when I still like on the earlier cantos, the like when I just don't get packs of the future cantos. There are like some things that have the enemies, but the one that specifically is built around that one, whatchamacallit, the other cantos just doesn't exist. Also, let me see. Encourage will unuse double the amount healed by a hard glaive after attack gain blood. Okay. This attack is the one that like fucked me up last time. Let me double check that. Let's not get staggered. Hold on, let me see that. And plus 1 for every 5 bleed on target. Wait, hold on. That's not it. This is this one, yeah. Double the amount of healed by Harbat Glaive, reset SP to 0. After attack, gain 10 stored blood, does not get staggered this turn and still after using the skill, and inflict a lot of bleed. Alright. And then let me double check this. At turn end, depending on the stored blood value itself, value has been or equal to 5 gained up to 5 stored blood gain 1 by fragile offense level down. Next turn for every stored blood loss, at greater than that offense level up. Retain blood, new pattern when blood reaches 0. Prioritize the with size sum of bleed in both speed and count. But this unit has bleed, gain that. Okay. Alright. Okay, but yeah, we can't really do the damage check because like it's too fast. I wonder if Yisang can even know. Yisang can't do that because Yisang doesn't have the it's not like a whatchamacall again, it's not an evade. And none of our guys are fast enough to evade that, so I'm gonna actually just need to DPS that. Guys, I think he's the Prince of the Parade lab, I'm sure. Oh wait, hold on, I should probably just evade with these two. Let's just evade this, because the AoE can get evaded, right? If I'm not mistaken. So I'm just gonna do that, and alright, let's do this. The others can't really evade though, since the others are just don't have evades. Okay. Right. Let's continue with this. Yes, then I heal you to full. Yeah, that attack. The funny attack. Yeah, at least he's barely doing any damage now compared to like MD. And that is most well for a reason why he was in this train. Well, he's trying to get to like the Dawn Canto or something. Because I know the Dawn Canto has something about related to Blood Fiends. Since whatchamacall again, all of the IDs, and this bull is so small that it's kind of big. What the hell does it even mean? Alright. Okay, everything's dominating. Alright. I believe because the tape is smart enough to spam that every turn. Yeah. But nope. He's nerfed for balance reasons. Oh no. Yeah. Nah, I think we get with the spoilers. No need. Okay. Alright. Now let me see. Everything is still dominating. That's fine. Okay, finally Gregor has got his skill tree. Alright. Okay, we're gonna say it's gonna spawn next Kanto. Yeah, the Dawn Kanto, right? I don't know. I think that's in the Foss on Foss's interval. I think Foss without her Discord group is kinda cute. Yeah, definitely. Definitely a lot warmer. I do really like the music on this Kanto though. Especially the music specifically on this fight. Okay. Come on. Alright. Finally Gregor can heal a bit. Okay. Alright. Okay, I think next turn he's gonna do the funny attack again. So we need to actually like deal enough damage, but I don't think I can deal enough damage. Yeah. Alright. No vaccination on the War Crane. Foss can access this got no more, yeah. Unfortunately. Alright. Come on. Just a bit more. 100 more HP, come on. Okay, neat. Alright. See, we're fine. Whatchamacall again? Like, they say Bleed Team will give me an annoying time, but nah, I just win rated that shit. We're fine. Win rate for the win. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts. Yes, I love your boiling human blood, but this is too painful. This guy keeps regenerating, no matter how many times we tear him to pieces. This. I don't know if you can. The mental fatigue finally got to Gregor and Sinclair, who collapsed to the ground. The strange environment of warplanes was proving to be a significant help to the Bloodfiend's regenerative ability. The battle continued much longer than our scuffles at the K-Corp border checkpoint, or our struggle against the endless hordes of the dead at the basement of Wuthering Heights. The Sinners had all grown much stronger since then, but they were reaching a breaking point. Don Quixote continues to wildly pummel the Bloodfiend with her lance, breaking, stabbing, and crushing him with him every time a body part regenerated. I am so hungry. Ridiculous! Thy hunger is no justification for this massacre thou hast wrought. Shut up! You don't understand. You don't know how awful it is to surviving for 200 years on that disgusting, horrible... No, I don't even want to think about it. Shut up! Be quiet! No! I'm sorry, I'll be good. Please, let me have just a sip. Just a small sip, please. It won't matter how many times you stab me. I shan't stop until all of thy flesh and bone and organs are crushed into a vicious, shapeless mush, never to become whole again. But the Bloodfiend's regeneration is so powerful that he's recovering as fast as Don Quixote is destroying him. He's regenerating at an insane rate. We can't... my kindred, my child! I've given thee new life, invited thee to this banquet. So do thy responsibilities. The blessings of a parent must be repaid, no? What can I do? Find their weakness, break their anchor, make them kneel and grovel for me in desperation, just as you had. Wait, I think I've got an idea. Sasha began looking around wildly, surprised by Cassetti's sudden command. Is that the way they fight? Reminds me a lot of the way we prosthetic using fixers fight. Question mark? Just as prosthetic fixers slowly lose their sense of self-preservation, their limbs becoming no more important than tools to be replaced. These idiots act with such abandon, as if they have multiple lives to burn through. Exclamation mark. With nothing to protect, they throw themselves wildly into battle like moths to a flame. And forget to look after what's really important, like this little thing. With one of her remaining arms, Sasha picked up the MasterCard key Foss showed her in one of the previous cars. Exclamation mark. Don Quixote, stop her now. Oh, my parent, I offer this gift to you. Don Quixote immediately leaped at the fixer, but one of her arms struck her away with great force. Ishmael and Mersault, who had been holding Cassetti down, were no match for his strength. Without Don Quixote's fury, the Bloodfiend threw them both to the side and grabbed the key card. This is the key to the first-class cars, my lord. With this, grow your army of bloodbags to bring glory to the kingdom. No. Cassetti examines the master keycard with clear interest. Without that keycard, we'll be trapped inside this train for thousands of years until it reaches its destination. Dante, I believe that I have tried my utmost to overcome this adversity. Without access to Foss' knowledge and intelligence. However, with our loss of the master keycard, the uncertainty of this circumstance was greatly exacerbated. At the origin of this plight, Foss took a deep breath as if she was about to take a deep dive into the source of all this trouble. Must be my over-reliance on Foss. From what I can tell, Foss has always been operating based on information she received from Foss. To a situation like this, where she has to make decisions on her own, has to be unfamiliar to her. But Foss is an admirable sinner with or without Foss. I've been thinking of the same thing about myself, actually. That I might have been relying too much on that perfect Foss. But even without Foss, you still gave us good directions to follow after analyzing the information we bought you. Maybe uncertainty itself doesn't always have to be a problem for us. Remember, just the lack of plan itself becomes the plan. You said it yourself. I see. Indeed, among many, I am a Foss that believes in uncertainty. Our loss of the Master Keycard is but one of innumerable uncertain events uncertain variables in this equation. The constant is, however, that the Blood Fiend is just as desperate as we are. Thus, the only option that remains at present is to compromise. You there, looks like thou art the one who's been regenerating your friends. Stop doing that, alright? Don't heal a single one of them, or I'll smash your precious heat to pieces. Measure Esquire. Compromise? To compromise with a villain as vile as that cur. I didn't have the time to regenerate Don Quixote's severe injuries, but just yet. And the rest of the sinners were already unconscious. The only sinner who could still move and talk normally was Foss, whom I just rewound the clock for. Yeah, let's do that. Very well then, Cassetti, why don't we move this conversation to a different location? Only I will accompany Dante to this negotiation. I will make my intentions clear now. Dante and I will not attack you there. There is no doubt in my mind that Cassetti must be completely exhausted by the unending barrage of attacks from Don Quixote and the sinners. Foss' suggestion that we move this conversation to a different place so that the sinners must have been a sweet one. Just you two, huh? Yes, the freight car is immediately adjacent to this one. This is where we will discuss what we have to offer to one another. That clock must be thy monarch then, And thou art one of the retainers? Correct. Very well, this will be a royal debate then. It is only right that a royalty talks to no one else but the one who is his equal. Manager Esquire. We'll be back in a minute, Don Quixote. Thus, we'll have incapacitated sinners and Don Quixote, who watched on with hollow, despondent eyes as we walked away. We carefully made our way into the freight car. So, Foss, why are we doing this in the freight car again? Dante, this will be my first attempt at a gamble. Let's go! Gamble, hell yeah! What? With that, the door closed shut behind us. Gamble, let's go. Gambler. Hell yeah. Okay. The negotiation. We shall negotiate with the negotiator. Yeah, gambling, let's go. And the next one just won the all-in. Hell yeah. Gambling. Now is the best time to gamble if you haven't gambled yet. So this passageway leads straight to Mephistopheles. This is where it all started. This stupid bus awoke me from my slumber. If only this bus hadn't completely filled up the freight car. I wasn't planning to start the parade so soon, or to create a kindred here. Dante. The connection has been restored. Connection? The suddenness of her statement briefly knocked me off my train of thought. I looked at her and caught my head in confusion, and she replied with an even quieter whisper without looking away from the Blood Fiend. Boarding Mephistopheles has re-established my connection to Foss. Exclamation mark? Did you know that this would work? No, and as I have stated before, this was a pure, incalculable gamble based on my own uncertain hypothesis. The success helps me somewhat comprehend Miss Rhodia's fascination with gambling. A faint smile appeared on Foss' lips for a moment, before fading away. Now that the connection has been re-established, I would like to make a complaint against the Foss in the Gesellschaft management regarding the fact that they neglected to list the information pertaining to the loss of connection within the interiors of the warp crane. However, finding a solution to this situation takes precedence. I have much reason to believe that their omission was done on purpose, but I hope such is not the case. Foss gently advanced towards the Blood Fiend. Let's discuss the details of our compromise. What are you willing to accept in return for the Master Key card? If thou wert just anyone, I would have wished to turn thee all into blood bags and drink every last drop of thy blood, but thou art unlike a common person. My wish is to maintain the secrecy of this kingdom of mine for as long as possible, and thine wish is to leave this place, right? Once I relinquish to thee this key card, and once thou returns to your first-class seats, we'll live here happily ever after like nothing happened. And when the train gets there, you get off the train, everything goes back to the way they're supposed to be. How's that for the deal? Like nothing happened. Foss, what about the job we were contracted to do in the first place? Our memories and any signs of battle will be entirely erased upon our arrival. We will have no way to relay our news, whether one of success or failure. If we had the means to defeat him, then at least W Corp would inform us that our contract was successful after the fact. However, this current scenario will leave us with nothing to show for, not even the smallest hint, and the contract will end in failure. However, what takes precedence over the contract is you and the sinner's psychological stability. It's not like we've always been successful, so that was something I could live with, but what about the other passengers of this train, and its future passengers? I remember the look on Don Quixote's face whenever we would come across these inevitable forms of injustice. Time to become broke again, yeah. Foss does not reply. Yet the lack of reply was a reply all on its own. Are we going to have to let them die? Innocent lives will be lost, but we cannot prioritize their lives over our safety. It must be Foss and the company's policy. And yet, I shan't allow this. Don Quixote? I thought her wounds were too severe for her to even crawl, let alone walk, but with sheer will, she pushed herself through the pain to reach the freight car. I will not tolerate this. We cannot let this vile wretch live and turn a blind eye to everything he's done. It's her, again! What do you want to stay here for? What is essentially an eternity within this train? I know the truth. Everything hinges on this key, doesn't it? As soon as I break this in half, you'll have to spend the eons inside this. I care not. I would welcome the eons, should it mean eons of penance for thee. It is much preferable to letting thy villainy go unanswered. Let this place be the site of thine eternal judgment. Foss and I grabbed Don Quixote. She'd normally be strong enough to wriggle free of our grips, but she'd already pushed herself beyond her limits merely by walking here. I like how she's just smiling, staring blankly at the screen now. Again, these people will have to die, Dante says, as if they haven't killed I don't know how many innocents. Yeah, I know, right? Oh dear. Foss, unhand me. Thou must not let him live, Major Squire. Don Quixote, letting him destroy that key means that you'll be condemning the sinners to thousands of years of torment. Then I shall fill the millennia with the tales of legend I had read in the magazines. No time, however infinite, shall be too great to overcome should we endeavor as one. Certainly. You are aware that your suggestion is no solution at all, Don Quixote. Then there has to be another way, no? Thou art both possessors of great wisdom. Foss, Major Esquire, is there truly no path in which we may bring justice to the villain, and the sinners remain unharmed? Her struggle begins to wane, but this was no acceptance. This was dejection. Oh, wait, Don Quixote, no! In the commotion, we failed to notice that the Blood Fiend had been quietly advancing at us. We'd let Don Quixote go at the last second. But we were a second too late. Oh, my dearest parent, forgive my transgressions of creating another without thy sanction. Okay, thou shalt become my next kindred. Cassetti screams incoherently as he leaps into Don Quixote, piercing her neck with his fangs before we even had a chance to do anything. Exclamation mark? Oh, I did not expect this to be the solution. Foss, what do you mean, the solution? According to this information, I had viewed in the past, and once again, just now, it's... Dante, take cover behind me and remain absolutely still. And please, do note that the other sinners must never hear a word of what is about to happen. Oh! Don Quixote levitates slightly into the air, the stings on her shoulders unraveling as they slip off her feet on their own. She looks on with bewilderment as her running shoes fall to the floor. Let's go! It happens! Hydrogen bomb is coughing Don Quixote. The photo getting thrown to the bus mostly. He doesn't know. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, to be fair though, something regarding like Don Quixote taking off her shoes and something real Blood Fiend. I'm getting so many spoilers about that. But yeah, Cassetti is cooked, yes. But yeah, and Rosinante. I've always had this question swirling at the unfocused backstage of my mind. Why are you always so protective of those running shoes, Don Quixote? Running shoes? Ah. Does those speak of our dear Rocinante? Yeah, those. I have battled through thick and thin, feast and famine, with dear Rocinante, in sorrow and in joy, no matter the brutality of trials that had struck me. It had been a loyal steed by my side for however long it had been in existence. She doesn't know when she got them? KJ foot fetish, yeah. They really made Don's feet the most important plot point. Let's go, Don Quixote feet. Do we at least get like full screen CG art of it? Ah, Manager Esquire, wherefore hast thou not saluted Rocinante as well? This may be a rather auspicious occasion to do so. I don't think I wanna, considering it probably smells like ass, or I guess feet, since you apparently don't take it off. Nope, I don't think I'm good. I think I'm good. Aha, be not bashful. Go on ahead. No, looks stinky. I guess exactly, Caron. Small Krill is torturing TikTok with stinky. Stinky they are not, scuff as they might appear. Rocinante is in pristine condition. Also, thou shalt not address me as a small girl. Evacuate, evacuate! Don Quixote, don't tell me you go to sleep wearing those shiny. Oh god, ew. I mean, Rocinante. Oh, I've always been quite certain that someone so esteemed as the Manager Esquire will care to ask me how Rocinante fares. I didn't mention that this question was inspired by numerous eyewitness reports from other sinners who saw her wandering the halls in her pajamas and wearing Rocinante. Ew! Verily, Rocinante and I remain bound together, even in slumber. There shall be no separating the two of us. Yo, you'll see them a lot. Oh god, okay! Oh boy, let's go! Don feet. We are bound not by need nor want, we are simply bound together through plight and delight. Now that I think about it, every single identity of Don Quixote was also wearing those pair of running shoes, Rocinante. Have you ever taken them off? Take them off? Fee, whatever does thou mean? As in, detach Rocinante from my body? This is a very odd insinuation, thou makest. Yeah. And like, I remember this was also like, someone, whatchamacallit, told me about this at the, like, I think it's Canto 1 or 3, I forgot. The one where, apparently if you pick Don would like take off the shoes, but then apparently it's not a dialogue anymore because it was retcon. No, and this is but one. Dante is a liar? Wait. Ah, yes, oh yeah, that one specific one, the one that I'm using. Let's see. There's a very odd insinuation thou makes us. She looks at me with puzzled eyes as though taking those pair of running shoes off was somehow an inconceivable idea. But yeah, you told me that. I can't remember who, but yeah, I remember someone told me about that. Don't awaken for a few seconds just to argue with Mexican in Canto 2. Yeah. They were something more than just her favorite pair of running shoes. Oh, obviously it's Canto 2. I can't remember. The one where they need to walk through like, I don't know, hot ground or something. Her odd attitude of treating something so far removed from common sense as something completely ordinary. You know, she mentioned Don with that line, if you pull for her, it would honestly be peak. But I get why not. What, the shooting? I don't know. There was an event in Canto 3 where she refused to do so. Yeah. Let's see. I just remember that there's one like that where back then she did take off her shoes, but apparently it's a retcon, so she doesn't do it anymore. Let's see. Odd attitude creating something so far removed from common sense is something completely ordinary. What does Rocinante mean to Don Quixote? What even is that thing? Okay. An overwhelmingly powerful pressure suddenly explodes, radiating in all directions. As the metallic stench of blood suffocates the buzz, filling every corner with sickening horror. Then, darkness. No! That's impossible! Oh, I like the little, whatchamacallit, the little, wobbliness of the art. That's impossible. In all-absorbing darkness, a voice is our only light. You are the second kindred. How did you? I should have felt your presence. I do think I saw a faint outline of an aura. Yeah. Feet! Let's go! Feet! I see a red aura. and along for adornment of sorts. Through the shimmering aura, I think I saw red eyes. And penitence, no. Let's see. You have committed the sin of filial impiety, transgressor. I know that voice, but I've never heard it in such a low, imposing tone before. It speaks towards the lesser being, the blood fiend, shriveled and kneeling, trembling, pathetic. Mercy, O venerated ancestor, I beg for the mercy of the second kindred. I beg for the mercy of the second kindred. I beg, insolent worm. Ah. Okay. Crimson droplets of blood slowly rises around the blood fiend's mouth before congealing and sealing his mouth shut. And Venice Walpurgis Night. Truly the aura faring of all time. Yeah. No language worming its way out of your mouth shall be worth my ears. No. To commit the sin of filial impiety by attempting to travel against the bloodstream, to commit such abomination against your ancestor, I cannot well sanction your impudence of continued existence. Coagulate, then melt away. Cassetti's blood begins liquefying into a slick stream of blood, his form gurgling and crumbling, then dripping to the ground. Rapidly yet wondrously, like that ice cream Don Quixote loved so much, melting away on the floor, heated under the searing sun. Ah. You. Yeah, that is much shorter than I thought. Don Quixote turned to look at me, who was still on the ground after being thrown by the shockwave. The art earlier makes her look tall, but no, she's still short as hell. Not like that's hold on. Coagulating like this. No, it's like this. Coagulating or coagulating is like this one, right? Where is it? Yeah, coagulate. But there's this one. Where is it? The other one. Congealing. This is another one. It's apparently different words. I don't know what. I never heard congealing before. Because at first I thought it was coagulate, but no, it's just that, which is kind of funky, I guess. The ice cream. But yeah, she's tiny. Oh dear. And with a cryptic look of pity, she uttered something. But yeah, I guess you're fine. You did have you. Yeah, I haven't seen that word before. What the hell is that word? At first I thought it was coagulate, but no, it's like congealate or congeal. I don't know, it's something different. I'll need to Google that later. And with a cryptic look of pity, she uttered something. Indeed, you must be the promised timepiece. Something I couldn't quite understand. Rocinante, to me! Rocinante, I beseech you. I carefully reached out, grabbed her shoes, and slipped them onto her bare feet one by one. Okay then. Alright, Kim Ji-hoon. I see what you're into. Ah, one day. She gasped, stumbled, and slumped to the ground. Feet. Okay, feet fetish. Oh dear. Oh boy, and I'm guessing we're gonna get a bit more of that, huh? Alright then. Uncertainty, alright. There we had to add bear, yeah. Okay then. I see what they're into. Sometime later. Can somebody explain what has happened in a way that makes sense? I knew that listeners would all be shocked and confused. After all, when they, including Faust, Don Quixote, all came back to life after I rewound the clock, all that remained was the destroyed door to the freight car and the disgusting, obliterated remains of what was once Cassetti. I hope it's not. Okay, no, it is in the bus. Oh god, we're gonna need to clean that up. Hopefully not though, considering there is still the cleanup crew of the W Corp train, right? Class of 09 RF. The artist barely disguised fetish, yeah, let's go. Made it 10 times worse. Oh boy. All that remained was the destroyed door to the freight car. Most personnel had lost their consciousness from the mental stress of the prolonged battle against the Blood Fiend. Whatever measure it was that the Magi has taken, it has said that it was appropriate. I guess so. Well, good work everyone. However, The definition of most personal excludes 3 individuals, therefore it will be most appropriate to direct any questions to them. Wait, who are those 3? Foss, the manager, and Don Quixote, who is still unconscious. Huh? Really? The three of you? Wow, you're spot on, huh? When did you even have the time to notice that? Oh boy, I've identified the 3 conscious individuals by analyzing their walking cadence and voices moments before my loss of consciousness. Right, so what's going on with the last? Why's she still out cold? She appears to be in a state of deep slumber. As she is not at risk of death, she will be waking up soon. I remember everything, of course. Don Quixote's sudden transformation, how she practically erased the blood fiend and his kindred from the world without even moving a finger. But I also remember Foss's last words. And please, do note that other sinners must never hear a word of what is about to happen. Don Quixote was unconscious, and Foss was answering every question with silence. It was only natural that their eyes would all fall on me. That's, you know... Wait, that reminds me. Where's the keycard? Let's remember it was in Cassetti's hands, who is in a far more presentable state than he was in before. Wait, so what about the keycard he was holding, though? He has been half liquefied. The remains have melded with his finger bones. It appears to have become one with the middle phalanges. The 5th kindred you versus the fucking 2nd kindred excited. What's the first one then? Wait. Oh no, everyone calm down, calm down! I said calm down! I really should have packed more cigarettes, huh? How about we force one of these doors open? The master keycard is not an absolutely necessary element to resolving this situation. Hold on, my SR chief. Oh, how? It will require approximately 5 hours to formulate and proceed with an explanation in a manner that will allow the listeners to fully comprehend the exact how of this methodology. Therefore, it will be delivered to you in a digestible, summarized format. Well, that was short-lived. She's acting all smug again. We can utilize the back door of Mephistopheles. The steely confidence in her declaration was more than enough to win us all over. So we headed to the corridor past the back door. Don Quixote slung over one of our shoulders and arrived at our destination. Ooh, this place looks nice. Where is this? I can't not ask what happened after seeing the state you're all in. Sandy patter. Grains of sand and seashell-like things fell with every step the sinners took. Ask someone after me. To explain it can... grains of sand roll about in my throat with every word spoken. Some time ago, Foss explained the simpler gist of this plan as we made our way to the back door. To put it simply, we will spend the time at a space disconnected from the train. The train should be arriving at its destination in approximately 10 seconds, going by the A-Corp timescale. All we must do is to remain somewhere in our original dimension for that duration. And with that, Foss came to a sudden stop in the middle of one of the corridors. Wait, are you seriously gonna just open the door? With this many doors in here, are you sure that is the right one? Yes, this is the correct door. Its safety is completely ensured. At least tell us what's past that door. I did not bother verifying that particular information myself. It is necessary for future endeavors that I gain the experience of encountering something completely unexpected. What? Wait! Foss did not wait for Heathcliff to finish his sentence before jerking the door wide open. Now, please enter through this door. With Foss' stern command, we quickly walked into a building that looked like a derelict abandoned hospital of sorts. I think we walked into the middle of a sandstorm. Huh? Aren't we supposed to be indoors? How the heck is this even happening? I can't open my eyes. Dewey, got sand in my mouth. Wait, no wait. Is this a sandstorm? But aren't we inside the building? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The sinners blurted out colorful series of complaints, trying to cover themselves in the blasting sandstorm. But Foss continued to count in that same indifferent rhythm before dragging us out of there just as urgently as she had herded us in. Foss character development, yeah, let's go. Foss is now like whatchamacallit again, no more plans, hell yeah. Let's see. I wonder if it will be saying some sort of Canto 7 or something. What? Who the first one is? Oh, yeah. Hold on, my eyes are a bit itchy. But Foss continued to count in that same indifferent rhythm before dragging us out there just as urgently as she had herded us in. So, we managed to return to safe and sound in the interiors of the warp train as it arrived at the P-Corp platforms. As the train was still getting cleaned up, that is, and with our bodies completely covered in sand. So I thought we'd never make it. Whoa, are you guys okay? How did these passengers... we were so happy to be done with this whole ordeal that even the W Corp cleanup agents is in the middle of a cleanup mission looked downright hospitable. Foss is now a fucking troll, let's go. We are employees of Limbus Company. We boarded the warp train at the behest of your employer. Oh, so you guys are the people that our captain told us about. They really let you guys keep your memories, huh? Oh, that reminds me. One of the employees must be sleeping inside that hibernation pod over there. Oh, that? Huh, I've never seen in action before. Thanks, let me go check. That hidden compartment behind the chair that cleanup agent crawled into. Inside it was... Huh? There isn't anyone in here. Maybe you're looking at the wrong pod? This isn't the correct spot. Then the disappearance of the individual who has entered this spot will indicate... I guess these faults aren't all there in the head either. Maybe you guys are just mistaken. I doubt that. Yes, we must have suffered from a momentary collective hallucination caused by fatigue. Very well then, we will see ourselves out. Foss cut the conversation short before the sinners began asking too many questions. Now that I became intimately familiar with the meaning of that gesture, I followed her to the outside without another word. Have you arrived? Rise and shine, lass. Had enough nap yet? I see. I will hear the details of the incident on the bus once we are traveling again. Understood. Any and all relevant reports will be sent to W Corp via LCCA and... Let me see. Foss gets kicked out of the Discord channel she moderates for, and now she's a 4chan troll. I know, right? Yeah. All it takes for Foss to have character development is being not kicked out from being chronically online, having the Wi-Fi being disconnected. Understood. Any and all relevant reports will be sent to L Corp via LCCA. Yeah. If there's anything to take any moral of the story of this intervalo, and is that being on Discord 24/7 is not good for you. Go out. Go touch some grass. As long as you're not allergic to it. Vergilius was already there when we arrived. He was sharing a conversation with Foss about what went down inside the train with a serious expression. And Foss laughing at Donkey Hotel. I will now leave with Caron and watch them unfasten and paste the fellas from the train. Then, Minute Hand on the manager's head seemed to be desperately signaling me that they have a lot of burning questions to ask you. Allow me to give you some space. I was finally able to ask Foss once Vergilius left. Why did you do that? Foss's body was quite literally blasted into pieces from the sheer explosive pressure that filled the room the moment Don Quixote's shoes came off. It was as though she knew that it was going to happen. Because it was the preferable course of action to having the same explosive demise occur to your body instead. I do find it regrettable that you were made to turn the clock despite my knowledge of the high likelihood of my death upon that occurrence. Grass is scary. It is, I know, but we must face our fears. I know grass may be a government psyop, but we shall find the truth ourselves. He's nice nature to meet my grass wonder. My revenue, what do you mean? Let me take a sip, hold on. I'm getting actually, for some reason I'm getting really hungry. I wonder what I'm gonna eat later. What did I have actually? I can't remember what I had for that I prepped for dinner, but I'm actually getting really hungry. Maybe it's because today's eating schedule was kind of whack. I had breakfast I had a huge breakfast, skipped lunch, and had a huge dinner. So maybe that might be like kinda whatchamacallit again? Messing with my meal schedule again. Exclamation mark eat when I find a way to like get some whatchamacallit again? Some food that's easy to eat in my room without getting things dirty. Yeah, the goodness beast. Yeah, I remember back then I used to do it. I used to have like cookies, but I don't have cookies anymore right here. But occasionally I do have that because that's honestly really important for you guys. Like if you guys do like work that requires a lot of like you to stay up a lot, whatchamacallit again? Do please have like something to eat next to you. Like maybe it can be like just bread or like cookies. That's important. I actually like one of my friends who was in architecture actually died because he was super malnourished. He stayed up for like I didn't remember the exact time, but I think it was like 3-4 days I think. And he like whatchamacallit again? I was told that he died from malnourishment because he was like getting his projects done. So yeah, do keep like if you're the type of person who like does a lot of staying up a lot for projects, do have something to eat at least, so you will not like get super malnourished. And stop procrastinating and declare bankruptcy. I know, yeah, I will do it at some point. Don't worry. Let's see. I do find it regrettable you were made to turn the clock despite my knowledge of the high likelihood of my unwanted occurrence. Best way to fix sleep schedule is to not sleep. Kinda ironic. I mean, that's kind of what I've been doing. Like, whatchamacallit again, like, on off days, I like to sleep for like 20 hours-ish. And then so I can like stay up for a bit when I'm on like, you know, game dev levels of schedule. Let me see. No, I'm not blaming you for that. I just want you to know how long you've known that. Don Quixote is... That is something I have been aware of since the LC was first established. The same could be said of Vergilius. Need to do something during the next day though, or else the likelihood of falling asleep is high. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Of course. But honestly, the best thing is to just not do it at all. Please, if you don't have the need to, you don't need to like whatchamacallit again, stay up. Like I know a lot of my friends who stay up for stupid things like Dota or like Valorant or some shit. And I hate that because it's not even product unless you're planning on going pro, and which at 20 years old, I doubt you're going pro at anytime soon. Okay, you're way past your like prime time. If you're like 13 years old, 12 like around 13 years old, 14 years old, then you're fine. Yeah, if you want to try going pro, go ahead. But if you're in your 20s, I doubt your chances are that high, okay? If you want to go pro in esports. But yeah, whatchamacallit again? At this age, please just do something productive if you're gonna like stay up for like that, whatchamacallit again, for that long. The 2 AM on Minecraft stream. Yeah, 2 AM isn't that bad. As long as you're still getting sleep each day, I think you should be fine. I like how I'm calling it like that. Just don't stay up for like more than 75 hours. 70, how many? What's like 24 plus? What's 24 times 3 again? 72, yeah. Don't stay up for like more than 72 hours. So 3 days. I mean, depends on what we mean by staying up. How late are we talking? Because I certainly stay up quite late when playing with friends, yeah. At least if you're getting like... Honestly, in my experience, as long as you get like at least 2 to 4 hours a day, your body still functions. you can just bulk sleep the rest at like a weekend late at some point. So yeah. But whatchamacallit again, try not to like stay up for more than 72 hours without like having a huge power nap. It's gonna kill you. It's gonna destroy your body. Let's see. Of course. However, it was by the will of the LCS superiors that this knowledge remains withheld from the manager until the appropriate moment. Yeah. But honestly, that's healthier. Yeah. if you're gonna do an all-nighter, if you really have to do an all-nighter and for the deadline, let's say, and then the morning you don't need to do the deadline anymore after you submit, do get some sleep, like 6 hours, ideally at least 8 hours. Is the MC stream tomorrow? Yes, it is. Tomorrow is an MC stream. Today I'll die a few years earlier, who cares? To be fair, yeah, same. Like, honestly, am I the only one who really don't care about living old? Like, I would much rather, like, live a pretty chaotic and fast life and die young than live a kind of boring but long life. Like, I don't really want to spend like 30 or 40 years being like all whatchamacallit again, you know, rusty joints, stuff like that, not being able to do much, or especially like 60 to 80 years when I can only like sit down and, you know, slowly lose my brain as I age. I would much rather die at like around 40, honestly, and, you know, live life to the fullest before that. Let's see. Living old sounds painful. Yeah, it's I won't say it's painful, it's more like boring as hell. I feel like it's boring as hell. Like, if I look at my grandparents, I don't think I want to live like them. Like, they spend most of their days, or even like my mom at this point, like they spend most of their days watching TV and doing chores. That sounds like the most boring life ever. I would much rather like do all like a lot of things while I'm young and die at like around 40. Like 40, I mean, honestly, I even think that 40 is a bit pushing it. I won't be surprised if I die at my 30s, but I also feel like I would much rather do that than live for longer. Let's see. And let me see. If for a good time, not a long time. Yeah, exactly. Here for a good time, not a long time. Live fast, die young. Unless I find someone I really love and want to spend my time with them, I won't mind dying at my 50 probably. Yeah, that I don't know. I'm not really planning on like starting a family, but maybe I will change my mind in the future. I don't really know. I don't know yet. I will show them most of what I want to do at that point. Yeah. I mean, for me, even if I'm not done with things that I do, I'm already happy that I get to do a lot of the things that I'm doing right now. For real, the servers locked to 20 FPS when there's new hosts. What do you mean, new hosts? Something tells me you might enjoy Kanto 8 quite a bit since when you get there. Oh, really? Oh, that's neat. Huh, interesting. But yeah. But yeah, something about, like, I guess, life. Because I don't think life is meant to be like, I don't get the obsession with living long. I don't really care too much. Unless I can be forever young, then yeah, sure, I kind of get half of the appeal, but I would want to die eventually. But by the time I reach my 30s, like by the time I reach my 40s even, when I'm starting to like, when my body is starting to like fall apart, I mean now it's already kind of falling apart, but when it's really falling apart, and I can't really do a lot of the things that I want to do, I don't see the point anymore, you know? Why not like turn the page and see what's next? I wonder what's up in the afterlife, you know? Who knows? Forever young if you can die when you feel you're done. Yeah, I definitely. I think immortality is a huge curse. It's one of the worst fates someone can have. Which is honestly why, like, when I was young, like, because I grew up in like a Christian, like a Catholic, I grew up in a Catholic household and went to a private Catholic school. They were like, oh, heaven is like, when you die, you want to go to heaven. It's an eternity of happiness. When I heard that, it was like, it actually, back then I was like very, like, it made me sick. It makes me want to puke because like, imagine being conscious for like all eternity. That sounds like hell. I think heaven is just another flavor of hell. In my opinion, it's just another flavor of hell. Cause once you the human mind cannot comprehend eternity. At some point, your brain is just gonna start breaking down. Your mind is gonna start breaking down. Things like being left in a in a white room. People go crazy being left in like those isolation or like solitary confinement chambers, the one that is used for like mentally ill people. They go crazy after a month in there. Let alone like, let's say in heaven. Let's say you have like infinite entertainment in heaven, eventually your brain, like eventually everything will become just a blur because you will experience everything that you can comprehend as a human. Dying is so good, that's why nobody comes back. I know, right? Yeah. If dying is not good, why hasn't people been coming back from the grave? Yeah. Like, holy shit, I am dying from the grave. Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess that one random guy named Jesus, I don't know, he's kinda weird. Sounds like a cool guy though. Because there's no way that it will be as we imagine it. I think it's based on how heaven actually is. I think ideally, like if I die, my ideal what I want to happen if I die is for my consciousness to finally disappear, honestly. Cause like I want what I feel before I was born. Whatever that feeling is, I want that. The eternal unconscious. It's like the true rest. I think I don't really. I hope there's no afterlife because an afterlife sounds painful. So yeah, well, Tuhan plays look outside. What game is that? I don't know. Or is that something else I know? Let me see. No offense, heaven could get boring at some point. It will get boring unless you get your memory wiped and reincarnate to another world or something. I guess a memory wipe will be it. Cause if it's a memory wipe, then I won't really experience it. I know. Since recent texts aren't ultimately a work of fiction, it doesn't mean that heaven can't exist, but that's just how we're able to interpret it. I guess. Ideal. Call in the Yisang. Oh dear. I want to basically return to the earth and perpetuate the cycle, to be honest. I want to be buried in a basket. Actually, honestly, yeah, same. Honestly, we have a lot of in common, Super Soul. Like, honestly, I don't really get too much about, like, burying in a casket. If I die, I don't really care too much about what happens to my body. Honestly, just throw me in, like, some plains somewhere, or, like, bury me raw, at least. If you want to bury me out of respect, feel free to bury me raw. I mean, yeah, I guess, honestly, yeah, I think that's my if I ever have a dying wish, I want to, like, be buried raw in, like, some random mountain or plains or some shit. Just let me be one with the mushrooms. Let nature reclaim my body. Cause, like, I just don't like how caskets are kinda not environmentally friendly, you know? And when I'm dead, what am I gonna do? Complain if I don't get buried in a casket, right? Yeah. It's not like I'm gonna complain or anything. Just throw me into the dumpster or something. Well, I mean, I don't like dumpster because my body is gonna stink. The dumpster, the landfill. But maybe just throw it somewhere where it can decompose naturally. Or open my brain is for the science. Yeah. Maybe if I live another life, I can understand myself more often. Maybe, I don't really know. For same as well. I don't really understand life. Life is complicated, but it's something that I don't really like. It's something that I just like go through with enjoyment, I guess. So, yeah. Back then when I was young, I kind of contemplated it a lot, but at this point, I feel like life is too short for me to contemplate it, especially when I'm, again, not exactly planning on living that long anyways. So, I just enjoy it as it and not think too much about it. I want to be buried in an item belonging to each of my loved ones. Yeah, feel free. If that is what makes you happy, feel free. A game about where somebody having an celestial entity visit Earth so watch every human on Earth transfer into an amalgamation once they acknowledge the size of the entity through looking outside. Huh, funky. I guess I'll need to look that up. Send it over to DM. Sounds kind of fun. Something, eldritch cosmic horror. But yeah, it's not like, but yeah, again, the conversation that we're having is not exactly about cosmic horror. It's more like just about just the concept of death and like and I guess life and death itself, going through life, and I guess it naturally goes to death. But yeah, anyways, oh my god, that was a long conversation. Okay, Dante, what do you have to say? And that appropriate woman was back there? According to my private judgment, yes. Well, as my connection to all communications, including one to FAST, had been severed, I was not in a position to receive the headquarters authorization for that action. Right. Though the full truth may remain obscure still, we are once again returned. Return? That was a layered word. We've returned to one of the platforms in our own dimension. We've returned to our daily lives of speculating about what's next in our path. And also, oh, so this is P Corp. Alright. Is this where they pee? The usual Faust, reconnected to Faust, has returned. Let's see, reminds you of the manga Shimeji. Oh, Shimeji Simulation! Hell yeah, dope! Let's go! Shimeji Simulation is dope. There's no eldritch entity, but it's about a world becoming a massive amalgamation of people's minds and egos as they all melt into each other. Oh my god, I did not expect to meet someone else who knows Shimeji Simulation. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, we definitely are whatchamacallit again, related somehow. Oh my god. I did not expect to meet someone who is into Shimeji Simulation. It's something that I never talk about because nobody is ever interested in it, but holy shit, Shimeji Simulation. Hell yeah. We're literally the same person, holy shit. It's about the human brain thing you talk about. It doesn't even exist. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess. Yeah, human comprehension and stuff. This is not a talking stream. Yeah. But you know, come on, Shimeji Simulation! Oh my god. Oh dear, I really need to finish the manga. I haven't finished the manga. I got through like at least half of it. I need to finish it soon. I just only have been reading it when I'm, again? On my break times, but oh holy shit, but yeah. Okay, let's actually continue this because holy shit, I'm not gonna get this done. Yeah, I guess, yeah, it's not an easy manga to talk about. And like, I don't know, I just don't really have a lot of friends who's into the kind of media that I'm into, you know? Like, that's why a lot of times I say I just don't read manga, because like, I just don't read the manga that people usually read. When I ask people what they read, it's always like, I actually don't know, because like, I don't actually, I don't know. Whatever, yeah. And yeah, Girls Last Tour I haven't read. I want to read Girls Last Tour, but I don't really have the time yet. Yeah, Snotic, and like Snotic. Snotic is like, I mean, I don't really play Snotic anymore. I did have a Snotic phase, but I don't really play it anymore. But yeah, games like that is something that people like. I can't really talk to people about really easily because people are just not into it. I guess that's like the great part about being a normie is that you get to make friends a lot easier. If you're like me, it's kind of difficult to like find people with similar interests. Like, you know how difficult it is to find people who are actually into D&D, for example? Which is why I cherish the people who want to like try it out. Or like what other like, I mean, D&D thankfully is not as niche anymore, but it's still like whatchamacallit, but it's still very difficult to get into for a lot of new people. Like, and that D&D is like the easiest and most accessible and the most like one of the easiest TTRPGs to get into. I only ever gotten 2 groups to run Cyberpunk 2020 with me. Oh boy, that's difficult, and it only lasted for like 4 sessions. Oh my god, the Ghost Last Tour anime specifically is really good, but it's not a full manga. If you get it to it eventually, please do tell me. Yeah, I will get to it now that I know that you're into it, so I can talk to you about it. Because that is one manga that I'm actually excited about. Like, I want to read that. And that's really rare, okay? Imagine a squire crashes into wall and explodes. And they're onto us. We've never seen a Super Soul and Hound in the same room before. There's non-zero change, they're the same person. Actually, oh shit, yeah. Oh no, oh dear. Yeah, we have never been in a VC before. You never seen both of us talk at the same time. Who knows, maybe I'm like secretly a Super Soul talking in chat right now. Oh dear. Oh dear. But yeah, welcome Soul, that is David. Okay, let's see. Foss has returned. Yes. Foss replied to Yisung. And you know, like, I just realized both me and Super Soul are also both into game development. Holy shit, the similarities run deep, way too deep. Okay, because I remember yesterday we were talking a lot about that. Foss replied Yisung's nebulous wording with a quiet affirmation. Please do not take this query with any greater import than a mere jest, however. Do you suppose I shall see her again? ... She shot a puzzled look at Yisung. In a way, it was quite the pleasant encounter, was it not? Yisung mused ambiguously before leaving us. So I just saw someone say they're immune to so horrors beyond their comprehension because they don't get it. Right. Because I guess the point is that I don't know. Here's the thing though, like the thing that I don't really like about quote-unquote incomprehensible horror is that most renditions of it in fiction is comprehensible. Let's see, I'm going off to Tim Hortons. I have no idea what the hell that is. Is that like some kind of Bed Bath and Beyond or something? To be fair, I did start watching you because I like your vibe, so maybe it does make sense. Yeah, I guess like-minded people do tend to like attract each other. So yeah. So I guess I naturally attract weirdos as well. Thank God though, thank God. You can make something that's completely incomprehensible. Yeah, because like humans can't really truly make something that's incomprehensible. Like, as much as I say that the human brain cannot comprehend immortality, I cannot give you an actual description or definition of that, because it's just impossible to actually describe. It's not possible to describe true cosmic horror as such, or like the horror of eternity, stuff like that. You can't actually describe that in ways that is humanly comprehensible. Same way like cosmic horror. The problem is that it's something that we can joke about or like make medias about and like kind of like get the gist of the idea of it. But no cosmic horror is truly cosmic horror as it is comprehensible by humans. True cosmic horror is something we cannot actually comprehend. We cannot describe it with words. Because like here's the thing. Something that spans huge, a creature that spans the entire universe out. We can understand that. If we can describe it with words, that means we can comprehend it. Something, true cosmic horror is something that we can't actually comprehend. And because we cannot comprehend it, we cannot actually describe it with words. It's impossible. It's just not possible. But yeah. Yapping levels today off the charts, I know, right? But yeah, don't worry, I do like talking a lot. That's kind of like, I mean, honestly, I love talking a lot on stream, but it's because like I guess these past few it takes me back to when I was still very early in streaming, where I yap a lot more than nowadays. Like nowadays I don't yap as much as back then, but I always love like I guess this is what you get when I just talk about things I'm interested in. Because a lot of things I try to like I guess maybe appeal to people, like a lot of different people. So now that I'm talking about things that I'm like super into, like I yap like way too much. I guess this is like me in my truest form, just like absolute yapper when you bring up a topic that I'm super interested in. Yeah, in a train to follow, I guess. Let me see, cafe place of some sort. I don't go to cafes that much. What do they even sell in cafes? I know there's overpriced coffee, but actually, like one time actually, okay, like last time I went to Starbucks was when I was still in high school. Someone. Okay, so for context, my real name is like very close to Han Han. It's like very, very close to Han Han. That's why my nickname is Han Han. But they somehow misspelled my name to Shriek. I have no idea how they misspelled my name to Shriek. What the fuck is wrong with those Starbucks employees? I swear. But yeah, okay, I'll check my DMs later on for the stream. But hold on, he's saying it staring at something scary beyond human comprehension. I don't get it. Yeah, like once you can comprehend it, it's not horrors beyond your comprehension anymore. Let me see. Shifers is introvert. Me staring at something I totally normal that people witness every day. I don't get it. Mood. Given in look outside, reading evidence prediction identity also see an amalgamation once they what? Recouping what had ID. Hanan's real name is Hon Hon, French jump scare. Oh no! Ho ho. I hate that iOS 26 is adding random words to my sentences when I press send. It happens, I guess. They're overworked students. Maybe they just need a break. I guess. Fair enough. No check your DMs now. Okay. Solve that. I will check your DMs, but if it's something stupid, I will block you on DMs. Are you okay with that? If not, then I'm not gonna read it. But yeah. There's IRL, what do you mean? This is getting too scary. But yeah, it's not. Alright, okay, I'll assume that you agree with that. What the hell is it? Okay, let's see. Bloop. What you sent it? Let's see. Okay, yeah, I'm blocking you for that. That's just like random text. Bloop. Block. Let's see. Yep. Bloop. Alright. No. Oh shit. I don't think I want to block you though because I know I will be like, can I actually ignore you on server? I don't really know. Because like, what if limit access to profile activity, they can interact with you. They can interact with you in regions and servers. If you join the channel directly, will let you know. Stop direct messages. I just want to stop direct messages. Or what about what is ignoring though? High profile messages. Mute notification activity. They can still see your messages you see. Okay, I'll just block. Bloop. Yeah. I hope I will still be able to see your messages on the server though. Alright, anyways. Let's see. Let me read. Yeah. You have signed the terms and conditions to accept the possibility of pain and seizures. Oh dear. Okay, right. But yeah. Okay, let's continue. But yeah, I don't really care like about. I know some people want to see the game, but honestly, I love yapping. So if you don't like that, then I don't know why you're watching me since I yap a lot sometimes, especially when I talk about a lot of things that are that I am actually super interested in. Use some use ambiguously before leaving us. Oops, I accidentally clicked the wrong thing. Phew. The incident at the warp train was such a chaotic mess that it felt shorter than it really was, but I also learned so much about so many things. But it was too soon to start racking our brains about what kind of nonsense trial we were about to face in P Corp, so I decided to enjoy this momentary peace. Also, yes, Joss, the NetZack is here, hell yeah. Holy shit, NetZack. Number one podcast channel. Yeah, I mean, I should do a podcast, but I honestly don't know what to talk about. I can yap for a long time when I talk about the things I'm interested about, but I feel like things that I'm interested about, like, one, I don't think that a lot of people have like super similar interests compared to me, and two, like, I don't know how long I can yap for. I can yap a lot, but I have my limits, okay? Let me see. About to be core. Yeah. To be honest, I remember when sometimes when my armor was stuck in the cast for over a week. Okay. Right. Not Zach or whatever. Yeah. Let's see. Too soon. Oh. Do we find it still at P Corp? Why the frick is my throat so parched? I'm too tired to explain. But yeah, having a hand on the cast is really annoying though, since like if I ever get my hand broken, it better be in my left hand, because like my right hand I use a lot for like for things like my mouse and keyboard, because I can still work with only my right hand, but working with only my left hand is really difficult. Yeah, it's gonna be so slow though to like work with only one hand. But yeah. Maybe I'm let me see. We need to podcast together to beat the same operational obligations. It's just with a voice changer, yeah. Honestly though, if you ever hit me up, holy shit. Trashers had like 15 minutes argument about bone chicken versus boneless chicken. Detected I'm getting Bina on my account. Right, okay. But yeah. Also, by the way, I'm on the side of boneless. By the way, boneless chicken is better. I like it. It's more convenient. I'm a huge advocate for convenience. I'm too tired to explain. Chiquita, you missed out on big time on one crazy adventure. Huh? That vibrated the last few grains of the sand out of my ears. Like chickenless bone. Yes. Let's see. Hold on. To cite a very obscure game title, Limbus Company. Chicken is chicken, duh. Titled What is up with me today? I know. Oh god. Typos. It happens. Okay. Listeners took a look at Don Quixote's bewildered awakening, grinning. There's no way to know what we'll be facing here at District 16, where P Corp was located, but we got this, right? Same fate I saw in the Foss who believes in uncertainty rises within me too. I looked up to Foss only to see that Foss was looking at me as well. She nodded at me with her usual barely noticeable smile, and I gave her a light nod back in return. Time to go find ourselves another golden bow. Let's go. Alright. Is that Descanto then? Because if so, then hell yeah. I'm hungry. Kinda hungry. I wonder what I should eat later. Oh shit, I accidentally clicked. Wait, why did I get... Oh, I don't want to go there. Why did I get kicked out? Let me get... Oh, Fort Walpurgis. Ah. Alright, let's click over here and... let's get this. Here we go. Yes, we'll do Nashi. Alright. I stared into the foss and the foss stared back at me. Also, let me quickly get this. I need to do my dailies later as well. But I'll do that while I'm having dinner later. Okay, the dream ending. Manchalan. Let's go. Which treats the life... Oh, what is it? Oh my god, that's a long title. Which treats the life and the contracts of the not-so-famous but valiant Don Quixote? Haha. Alright. Let's see. The night approached with great haste. Yet thou shalt open a path, cleaving the shadows in twain, with the blessings and approval of thy family, of which there is no equal. Challenge and vanquish all things perilous, and at last reach true happiness. Thus how indubitable the magnificence with which my ingenious adventures of a day shall shine, which is our adventure as well. You remember the words, right? A prisoner must maintain a head clear of corruption, speech free of deceit, and conduct guided by clemency. Surely this canto will be all silly and whimsical, just like our Don, right? Yeah, totally, 100%. Just like all the other cantos. Ah, yes, Pinar's is here. Yeah. Show courage in adventure and bear pain and suffering. And pray, forget not the mercy for the downtrodden. And last but not least, pursue your dream if it means waging your life in the chase. Should you ever fail to stand by even one of these tenets, I'll smack you guys upside the head myself. Steel yourself and always keep moving forward. Is that not a threat most unfair? Magic Squire, how unfair of thee! Most unfair, I say. What is this? What is this time? For once, I believed that 'twas my time to shine. Much I wish to be the one to pull off the final flourish in this splendor. Where's the head here? What did you do? I probably broke some fucking, whatchamacallit again? Some fucking taboo of the city or some shit. Did I create life? Runa is not violating the taboos. Are you? Whatever. Right? Are you? I don't think so. Alright. Much did I wish to be one to pull off the final flourish in this deserved splendor. 'Twas my chance to mark my name in the newspaper. Returning to B Corp's warp crane station seemed to always remind Don Quixote of our last misadventure. She'd repeated that exact same complaint a few times by now. You need Xana's account, so I'm here to drag him off her censored. Yeah, no thanks. I'm gonna put him call again. Nope. Let's see. Returning to the Corp's warp crane station seemed to always remind Don Quixote of our last misadventure. She'd repeated the exact same complaint a few times by now. Wherefore dost thou make an expression of such great dourness, Major Esquire? I don't even have the face, let alone an expression. How untrue, how untrue. Dost thou not see? All things blessed with existence has heart, even the little critters, and indeed, even the blades of grass, which most people bother not to linger, even a fleeting thought upon. Pursuit and existence of heart necessitates an expression, does not say? Yeah, you will do that. I mean, it's, I guess, like, hold on, I forget if I mentioned that on the, like, the debut lore thingy or not. Like, the thing with, like, the mind hacking thing. Yeah. Let's see. That is to say, we must not let the strength of the body be the scale with which we judge one's measure. Thus, persevere. Let only thy unbending heart be the tool with which thou dispense justice or heart. Yeah. Ugh.
쟤또 입 열게 했냐?
Alright, I'll with it. Who encouraged the last this time? Oh my god, we're vibrating. Reconnect unto me, Major Squire! Some time ago in the freight car of the warp train? Don Quixote? Hey, can you hear me? Say something! Don Quixote regards me silently. No, that's some eldritch being, who I can't help but wish is Don Quixote gazing at me. Not being raised, not classist. Yeah. Let's see, gazing at me. She opens her mouth, my instincts screaming at me to not listen to her, but... Don Quixote? Has the... ended? No, I don't think it's ended. Is that so? Rocinante, to me, I beseech you. I don't know if I gave her the right answer, though my answer was an almost instinctual relay of thought that manifested in my head. Don Quixote closes her eyes upon hearing my reply. I'm still drifting away into a gentle, pleasant dream. And I carefully slid the ragged pair of running shoes she called Rocinante onto her feet. And I make a silent wish that her blood-red eyes never, ever open again. Have we arrived? Huh? Phew, what devilry is this? Whither had the villainous bloodfiend gone? Don Quixote, dost thou strike down the cur? And back to the present. I kinda feel like we all missed out on something cool. Wish I was there with Faust and Dante when it all went down, to see how you guys managed to kill that guy, you know? Let's not take a certain someone out of the story, She was there as well, though she embarrassingly passed out like a coward in front of that blood fiend. The shame of Limbus Company, I say. Goodbye, you mean arbiter ends if because of the hell will come creepy shortly after seeing Venus cheese balls. Yes. Yeah. Cheese balls. SOLC. Pathetic. Come on, we all passed out too, didn't we? I suppose I should have been there to take the reins of the sinners. The scene will say Dante. Oh dear. Yes, the head is here. Fun. Were you that scared of that blood fiend, Don Quixote? That's okay. I understand how you feel. True hero, standing still and calm, unmoving in the face of such base mockery. I agree, Rhodia. I do feel like we missed out on something big. How is the super game cooldown? What? Oh, it has a separate cooldown with the whatchamacallit again? With the normal gamble, and if I'm not mistaken, it's 1 hour. Yeah. I agree, Rhodia. I do feel like we missed out on something big. Because when we got there in the aftermath, all we saw was a very confused looking Dante standing over the blood fiends, exploded, melted parts. You're welcome, little kobold. How's they been? Huh? I was standing, confused, was I? Pursuit! Why didst thou not wake me? I would have even forgiven thee for slapping my cheeks upside down. A B. So, what actually happened in there? I already told you guys earlier. I didn't I? What? You trailed with that's you know, though we changed the subject. What are you talking about? Doing what? What's slapping? Oh wait, I just realized what that's supposed to mean. Oh dear. Never mind. Okay, it's the other cheek. God damn it. Executive manager, perhaps you were in a similar state of explosive delirium to the one you experienced earlier. I'm referring to the time when your head burst into flames. Oh, no, it's Otis began glaring at me warily as though my clock head was about to explode at any moment. That didn't happen. That didn't happen, huh?
그럼 상대를 바꿔서
Well, if you won't talk, then
던 파우스트
I turn to
씨,
Miss Foss,
하실 말씀
our second
있으신가요?
eyewitness. Can I get some statements from you, madam? Dorothy asks confidently, still in the mood to play detective.
구테어 파우스트 쪽에서
Foss does not have any information.
없을 것 같군요.
She deems necessary to share at the moment.
그럼 다시 탄테 씨에게
Gotcha. Right back at you, Miss Dante.
자,
Listen up.
너희가 주의 깊게 들어야 할
I have an important
정당
announcement to
사항이
make,
있다.
so pay close attention. I have no idea if it was a coincidence or not, but Vergil stepped in at just the right moment to divert the sinners away from me.
알다시피 우리는
As you
기사
well
사위를
aware,
받았다.
we have been contacted by B Corp to work on a case here.
매번 같은 패턴이니
I suppose
이제는
we've done this song
설명이
and dance
주저하고
enough times for you to know what's coming.
있겠군.
Magical girl skincare, hell yeah. Right. I suppose we'll have a scuffle. Song, dance, whatever the higher up tops want with distortions or abnormalities or what have you. Did I get it right? Uh-huh.
황금가지를
And
우리가
this request leads us to
찾아
lay
있는 것도
claim
알고
upon
있네.
another golden bow in our hands, is it not? I must trim this sword. Yeah, let's go. Magical girl skincare. Let's see, don't give the replies to bring me with excitement. Well, yes, well, if the two of you were able to catch on that quick, then I don't suppose any further elaboration is necessary.
하지만
However,
이번 작전의
this
형태는
operation will be
조금
somewhat...
아니,
No, let me correct myself. This operation will be drastically different from anything you have done so far.
어쩌면
It may be
지금까지
one of our
작전
most
중에
bothersome missions.
껄끄러워질
Huh.
수 있을 거다.
Why so? Let's see. Your skin is fucked? How so? Is it like acne or something? It's like, oh, I know why your skin is fucked. You need more sleep! Sleep! God damn it! Don't stop staying up! You need that beauty sleep. But to be fair though, yeah. Like, whatchamacallit again? Even my parents say I look like a walking corpse because my body is like super pale and like my like around my eye, like the skin around my eyeballs is straight up wrinkly because I just my sleep schedule is like awful. Oh dear. Well, let me correct myself. This operation will be drastically different from anything you have done so far. It may be one of my most bothersome missions. Well, hasn't it been like that? Even if my name also it's drafting like 1. Ah. Yeah. I guess try to like make sure you dry your face completely every time you like wash your face. Because and use softer soap. I know like back then I used like harder soap that's mainly for like getting rid of oil, but that does kind of like make my face very dry sometimes. Like to get special medical help. Let's see what we get left from the skin this time. It's facial thingamajig. What, are you gonna go to the dermatologist just for acne? Like what? Are you gonna? You're not gonna. You're not a model, are you? Well, where hasn't it been like that? I guess it will be pretty bothersome to have to tag along with a group that's 2-3 times larger than our own, though. But yeah, I've been working out on self-care more seriously. It's been better. Yeah. Honestly though, I think the most important part will be like 1, sleep, and 2, diet. If you can't get those two, those two done first, going to the doctor won't help you, in my opinion. Because you're just gonna like destroy your body again if you don't fix your lifestyle of like, you know, getting good sleep and 2, eating actual food. I didn't care much about much everyone. I realize I'm trans, so it makes sense that it's somewhat messed up. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. And now that you like finally figured yourself, you you slowly kind of try to actually care about your body a bit more, which is fair. But yeah, I think it's easily as long as you're still young enough, I think it's possible to reverse like the funky things that happen to your body due to like not like lack of self-care. But it does take a huge lifestyle change, and it will take time. Like give it like a year or something. But yeah, you do get it though. But yeah, but especially that, like the two most important things: get enough sleep and eat healthy, please. Where's the Bongbong? Bongbong is gone, reduced to ashes. Things are just looking up generally, so not too much to complain about. Taking it slow, yeah. It's good that you're taking it slow. It's good to not rush anything in life. But yeah, if I ever feel like I will want to like again, get healthier again, I'll probably take it slow as well. Like I know, like I can learn. I think like I did learn to take life a bit more slowly, as in like, you know, don't try to like have instant results back on middle school. But what really since middle school, but what really kind of like punched that mentality into me was high school, when I was trying to get off caffeine. It took me like a year of like struggling so much with the withdrawal symptoms, like, you know, not being able to function normal like a normal human being, because like I was so dependent on coffee that I think it took like around a year for me to fully be normal again. But you know, I'm glad that I'm here now, and I'm glad I can still now, you know, if I actually need to stay up, I can drink coffee and the caffeine will actually have effect instead of like just making me normal. So it's something that's again, like the experience kind of taught me how to, I guess, some discipline, how to like actually be patient with my body, stuff like that. Let me see. I mean, you can if you want. I'm not going to force you. It's you. Wait, what do you mean? Can what? You're always able to maybe don't control you. What do you mean? I don't. What the hell are you? What? Let's see. What else you supposed to do? My concepts have been telling me that pushing things will just lead me back to where I was a few months ago. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Actually, is it the reason it's not? Yeah. Alright. Okay, but yeah. What was I saying again? There's no shame in taking things slow, as long as you enjoy the process. But if you enjoy taking it fast, that's also fine. As long as you enjoy it, if you have fun doing it. Like I've been living life pretty quickly, and some of what, like, you know, I do say I hate it a lot, but I honestly do kind of enjoy it. Again, like, you know, how I'm living life kind of like wonkily now, with all the, you know, doing a lot of things with life, getting into like a lot of different projects and streaming at the same time as well. It's very tiring, but I'm also again, I'm also kind of enjoying it for some reason. I don't really know why. Like, yeah. Again, yeah, if there's any proof for again, me living life, like, yeah, I know I'm actually living, maybe I should tone it down, because I know I'm living life too fast, because like, look at this, I already have carpal tunnel. Like, I need to wear a hand brace to keep my hand from like like, you know, hurting even more, because like I've been using a mouse for way too long. At this point, again, I just hope my wrist won't really develop any long-term issues. But you know, let me see. Yeah, don't worry though. I do enjoy getting off track, because again, streaming is fun. Because again, like, talking like this is what I love about streaming. I don't really get to do this that much anymore nowadays, since like nowadays I'm very because like something that I really want to return to is like how I was streaming back then. When I was streaming, I was streaming with a lot less care in the world and without thinking too much about what I say. So I just yap a lot about my interests, which does cause a lot of games to be like, you know, me going through games very slowly. But I kind of miss that. I kind of enjoy that. I kind of broke off from that habit when I like on my second or third, if I'm not mistaken, when I actually start to try to get you know, get big as a streamer. But now that I don't really care too much anymore about growth, I like to just talk now, to just, I guess, like have fun with what I'm doing. As long as I'm having fun, I don't care what I'm doing. Let me see. Yeah, focusing on other things, that's fine. I want to get back to some form of studies, but for the specific thing I want to do, I gotta wait in like February. Oh, I mean, I wonder what it is. If you don't want to say it, it's fine. I'm cool with that. Yeah, I wonder what it is though. Like what? I know you talk about game dev a lot, but I think you want to do it as a hobby instead. I wonder what it's gonna be. I don't know. But yeah. Let's see. Yeah, because of that, I want to do more part in game dev. It's been a bit hard from increased social interaction very lately. Alright. Oh, been meeting great people. Oh, at least that's decent. At least I'm meeting new people, so that's nice. Yeah. I haven't been like meeting new people nowadays, mostly because like of social burnout. But I'm so glad that I get to meet a lot of old friends occasionally, like reunite with some old friends. Took a long while to like. It's really difficult to do that since you know how awkward it could get when you whatchamacallit again, try to reconnect with an old friend. Like imagine being messaged by someone who whatchamacallit again, who you haven't talked with in like half a decade or even a decade. Holy shit! Find out a bit that isn't internet or video game related. Oh, okay, hold on. Internet, yeah, definitely, because internet is so negative nowadays. I hate it. But video games is fine. There's nothing wrong with liking video games. Like, I still love video games. Video games is still one of my hobbies till this day. If not, I won't be streaming video games. If I don't enjoy video games as a hobby or end streaming as a hobby, I won't be streaming. Right? I don't think there's any issue in liking video games. Especially if you're doing it for like you know, if you're enjoying it. I only think it gets toxic when you start to not enjoy it. Like, you know how people get over competitive and start to like beat themselves up over not being able to compete in video games? That's when it starts getting toxic. It turns from a hobby into like a job or like maybe even a vice. If you're enjoying what you're doing, do it. Yeah. So I guess like I mean I'm honestly very glad that I actually like got into that mentality since I was like late elementary school, early middle school. Like if I don't like something or like I don't like a game, I don't play it. Or if I play a game and I don't enjoy it anymore, I just drop it. I'm honestly like whatchamacallit again, glad that I adopted the mentality like very early in life, because without that I know I would quit gaming like much longer, and it's a part of my life, so I don't really want to like, it's something that I really don't want to lose. Because hold on, we read chat first because I'm yapping a lot. Chair of kicking this. Yeah, my chair is pretty like creaky. I need to like get some WD-40 of it for it. Let me see. Find experience, find balance, also saving to skill people leaves you with fetch reward. Sometimes when getting information settings let me make things. Yeah. Of course, to get you ready for higher education, like in like IT and digital works. Oh, okay, yeah. Good luck. Like a lot of people just jump into college. Same for me, but like, you know, I guess that's also works. I don't know how the education is like over there. Hopefully you will get something that works for your education. Let me see. By video games, I meant the one where you fight. Oh, okay. You're talking about competitive video games. Okay, I guess like that's like the normie definition of video games. So that's like what everyone thinks about. Yeah. Okay. You know, that's also like fun fact. That's also why I never really tell people that I enjoy video games. That I like if I meet someone new, the first thing that I say, like the first like when they ask what my hobbies are, video games is never my first answer, because when I say video games, everyone just assumes that I'll enjoy things like CS:GO or like League or some shit. But no, I don't. I play like weird ass games sometimes. So you know, I don't know. Hold on, let me quickly check that. I don't know what if if you give out on this stream, we just heard it all. Oh, that actually happens a lot. If you roll back then like 1 or 2 years ago before I got the new chair, that's actually like a very common occurrence when I lean back and the chair is like and the chair dies, because back then I was using like a 10-year-old chair that I got since I was still in elementary school. It was falling apart day by day. So yeah, that is a pretty common occurrence back then. Let me reach out. Not sure actually what I want to do from that. I just want to take the course to figure out what I want to do. Compared to PvP. Yeah, I think it's just interesting things in the moment I will still move to. So it might affect things for a while. Yeah. No, like here, even if you're good at PvP, or like, you know, you can be awful at PvP and still enjoy it, and you can be good at PvP and still hate it. You know the phrase, like, whatchamacallit again, if you get into esports, the first thing you'll learn is that if you start to hate the game, it's when you know you're getting good at it. Because it starts turning into a job when you go competitive in like video games like that. You start to not enjoy it. It becomes less about fun and more about your rank and like actually competing. And it's even worse if you're not planning on going pro, because you're just like torturing yourself for what? Like ranks? What is that for? Like, what are you gonna use those ranks for? Like, who's gonna care about that? Like, I guess sure, your little friend circle maybe, but in 1-2 years they're gonna forget about it when they move on to like a different game, or like when a new hot competitive game comes out, or even when the season resets. But yeah, Cypher's contract. I also just use writing and stuff to let out my problems, but since I have actual people to tell them now, I don't get too much to write about. I just take graphic design and coding. What, for interests? For me, if someone asks my interest, usually I say art, but sometimes I also say game dev. Thankfully, the rehabilitation place I go to is full of social outcasts, so most of us do enjoy video games. Oh, that's nice. I don't think I ever went to a rehabilitation center. But to be fair, honestly, the locals I go to is pretty much a rehabilitation center. I haven't played Stardew Valley, but it is on my backlog. I don't know when I'm gonna get to that. Those games are not meant to be played for thousands of hours. Yeah, played it just a little bit, yeah. I mean, I do have some games I have played for a few thousand hours, but that's mostly because it's like a game that I come back to every now and then. Like, when I'm like just when I really have nothing to do and I'm very tired, I just boot that game up. But yeah, I you can marry your friend in Stardew Valley, but I have a friend to play with. Oh dear. Why would you want to marry your friend in the first place? But yeah, Stardew Valley is my backlog, but I don't know when I'm going to get into that because my backlog is huge. So yeah, eventually I get to it. But yeah, let's see. I guess it will be pretty bothersome to have to tag along with the group as 2-3 times larger than our own though, but listeners' intuition appears to be growing sharpened by the day. Oh, are we? Actually, you know what? I think I'm just going to keep these guesses to myself from now on. It's not something that can be negotiated. Well, isn't it better to join a group 3 times our size than to oppose it? Okay. And the competitive games are basically on live support when it comes to them adding things to get people to stay. Oh right, we're playing Limbus Company. Yeah, I forgot about that. But honestly, I do enjoy chatting a lot. But yeah, now I don't know how long live service will actually last, cause like it's a zero-sum game, and the more people who try, the more play this try to get into it, the more all of them will just die. So yeah, I mean, I'm honestly glad that I'm not really into that anymore. The last time I played somewhat competitively was like middle school, but even then I never really took that seriously anymore. Nowadays I really only ever play like those competitive games with friends when I want to like just have fun and dig around. Like if you've seen like that one, yeah, like I did actually stream Valorant like 1 or 2 times on my stream, and we honestly just like do it like the thing that we do is like just funny as hell. Like I remember like the French duelist team comp, and then like it worked so well that the enemy surrendered. we were like, we did not win a single round, by the way. Oh my god, I wish I could show that stream. That stream was so funny. I love it. Oh my god. But yeah. I guess like I guess my rule of thumb when playing video games nowadays is that if I play it for like a few hours and I enjoy it, then yeah, I'll keep on playing that until I stop enjoying it. If I don't enjoy it, then I'll quit. Yeah, I'll play it until I stop enjoying it. But I'm also willing to like check out games that I like. I mean, I kind of had to since I'm like a game designer, so I just play whatever games. I mean, also to be fair, most games kind of interest me. I think the only genre of games that don't really interest me, honestly, is just like games that doesn't look like they have a lot. Like things like for example, when I first saw Valorant, like I was like, isn't this just CS:GO with some like funky looking smokes? So it doesn't really ring like oh, this is cool or something like that. Games like that, and also games that are just I don't know, like there's a specific genre that I occasionally play, but mostly for research because I don't actually enjoy the genre, and it's like RTA and RTA and not RTA, RTS, like things like those games where you command military stuff and stuff like that. Things, and also games like, for example, FIFA, like football games, sport games. I never really found the appeal. I played those a few times, mostly in my cousin's PlayStation, but I never honestly get the appeal. I find more fun in the character creation, and RTA games stress me out too much. Yeah, I like RTS, I guess, real-time strategy. Yeah. I mean, I guess like StarCraft 2 was a bit fun back then when I was still in like middle school, but now, no thanks. I don't really like it anymore. But yeah, things like I don't really even know the names. I don't know. Maybe on edge when playing, but not that much. Yeah, I guess occasionally I kind of like when the occasional times when I play it for like a reference when I'm building a game that has mechanics inspired by RTAs. I do enjoy them, but it's not something that I'm like, oh holy shit, this is like I want to play this. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Go poke your parents. Shoot. So you said that you played Dead by Daylight. Oh dear. Oh no. Wait, I guess that's another live service I play. Wait, what's the other live service again? What? I don't actually know. What is it? But yeah, good luck, I guess. But yeah, what live service game do I play? I guess Limbus is technically a live service, but I don't think I currently play any other live service games. Cause nowadays I don't really play that much games off stream. I only play games on stream because I just don't really have that much time. DVD is like a toxic ex, yeah. You get back with every couple of years. Oh no. Oh dear. I don't play DVD anymore because my PC can't handle it. Good, it's a blessing in disguise. That is a blessing in disguise. Yeah. Oh yeah, the thing with DVD is that I enjoy it when I'm playing with a Blizzard, when just playing with friends. But solo, no thanks. I don't get the appeal. It's just fun with friends because you get to joke around and like mess around with random shit. And you get a 3-month face before we break up again. Damn. But yeah, I don't think I have like a game that I do that with anymore right nowadays, so that's nice. So it's only fun as killer. Oh yeah, definitely. The DBD back when I like when Sis gave me the game and I played it for a bit to just get the hang of it. Survivor is hell. I don't like playing Survivor. Killer is okay. Killer is fine, but I still don't like it. But Survivor is just ugh. Oh dear, solo queue. Yeah, solo queue in general is just hell. I don't like playing games solo queue. Yeah, the only solo queue game I play is technically fighting games. Fighting games is fine, but also I don't queue in fighting games. I go to Discord, hang out with people and chat as I game. Much more fun than queuing. But that might also be because the fighting games I play don't actually have a pretty sizable player base. But yeah, honestly though, the most fun I had in fighting games is playing in locals, because you get to like you actually get like a very like you get to make really build strong relationships with people. You know, it's right with friends. Yeah, honestly, I think like a lot of those competitive live service games do work when you're playing with friends. They do get pretty they do get a lot more fun when you're playing with friends, because you get to joke around and mess around when you play. A lot of things is fun with friends. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it might also be because I'm very picky with my friends. So maybe it's like a me thing. I don't know. I know like back then there are like I have quote unquote friends that I don't really actually enjoy hanging out with. At some point I feel like, you know, back then I didn't really know much, because like back about about friendship, because like I have been like alone with the majority of my lifetime. But once I learned that, kind of like, you know, learn how to like kind of cut off and like keep myself away from people who are like just annoying in general. I do like my life with, you know, my relationship with all of my current friends is like very nice. Yeah. To be fair, the only fighting games I get somewhat consistently played around is Blizzard Center of Fiction. Yeah, I mean, I won't even say I played consistently. I played like once a month. I'm sorry if I fighting game that I don't understand anything when trying to learn. I wish there were more accessible ones. A lot of them are too complex for me. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, there are accessible ones. Like if you want, you can play something like I guess like the most common entry will be Street Fighter, because Street Fighter doesn't have like crazy gimmicks. But what you call again? I think like getting thrown to the deep end is also fine. Like my first fighting game was Tekken. Fun fact, it was the PS2 version of Tekken. I forgot what it was, and I learned that just fine. I didn't really learn the fundamentals. I really truly learned when I got really into BlazBlue. When I was like in elementary school. So yeah, funny knowledge checks with Nutrient Lambda 11. How simple does your fighting game need to be? It's BB type, which is hyper accessible. Yeah, here's the thing though, like, cause like, you know, all of us can say something like, let's say, safe jump is a good option select for if your enemy likes to mash DP and wake up. That is like, that makes perfect sense to all of us fighting game players, but for Super Soul, that's complete gibberish, you know? Yeah. I can't talk about reversals and okies to Super Soul and have her understand it. That's why fighting games could be like kind of like, you know, difficult to get into, especially when all of the people in the game are already like very strong at it. Let's see, but I think like games like Street Fighter can actually be like a bit more accessible since they're again. Sure, they're like a 6-button fighter, but they don't have a lot of crazy gimmicks that you need to remember. It's all, like, if you're playing something like Ryu, you really rely a lot on your fighting game fundamentals. Like, for example, like knowing how to respect your opponent, be patient, wait for your turn, stuff like that. Yeah. Focus your... Oh, I mean, don't worry about keyboard. A lot of people actually do play keyboard. Keyboard is just like a funnier hitbox controller, honestly. Yeah, trying to start button combos from moves and such. Yeah, that can be a bit like of a roadblock sometimes, like, you know, learning how to do quarter circle and stuff like that. But it is a bit of a learning curve. But I think you'll over that. Let me see. VTech knowledge in how combos work, however, is non-transferable. Yeah, definitely. Booting up the finals right now. Alright, good luck. But that's because I enjoy watching videos more than playing them. Oh yeah, to be fair though, the thing that I love so much about fighting games is that all the players have so much personality. I love watching people play fighting games. But I don't do it that much. Like I do it like maybe like once every like half a year. But I do enjoy it when I watch it. And then like the weird shit they come up with. Like recently I've been watching a lot of like Undernight tournaments. It's like those are quite fun to like watch. But yeah, it's actually motion input comes with practice. It will become muscle memory at some point, but it does take a long time to actually get used to if you're like very new to it. I remember like I remember it took me a month to like complete my first combo trial on BlazBlue. But that's when I was like still getting into it. But yeah, motion just come with a practice. That's all. But yeah, and same with like timing your buttons, stuff like that. There's a lot in it. But yeah, and even if you're not that good at like doing combos, doing like all the execution stuff, even knowing the fundamentals, you can actually still play to a pretty decent level. Like you don't need to like learn all the long optimized fancy combos. If you get like got good BNBs, it's fine if you drop all of your funny combos. you can still just like, as long as you win neutral every time, you will compete to a decent level. It feels so clunky to me because it's a lot of inputs and not that much feedback. Oh, Smash. Oh, okay. I guess like I don't think you have too much experience with Smash, so I can't really say. But I just know that platform fighters do feel a lot different. Cause like I don't have that much experience with Smash because the only Smash I ever played like an okay amount is like the Wii one. I think it was Brawl. I don't really know. And I played a tiny bit of Smash Ultimate on my friend's Switch, but not a lot. But I know from like I played an okay amount of Brawlhalla, and from there, like doing combos feel very different on like platform fighters. Cause like for example in Brawlhalla, what combo routes you can go for depends a lot on the opponent's damage and your stats, which feels really weird as someone who comes from traditional fighting games. But I kinda can get the hang of it. But yeah. Personally, she's a Dragon Punch Input Fear, holding 6 for doing CQF. Yeah, Brawlhalla. Yeah. I mean, honestly, at least like I got to it like only a bit. So it was fun while it lasted. I think I peaked gold, almost get to plat, but I can't bother to get to plat. I think, did I actually get to plat? I can't remember if I get to plat. Did I get to plat? I forgot if I ever got to plat or not on Brawlhalla. I'll need to check that later. Need to check my highest rank. But like Brawlhalla was like, I only just had a phase for 1 month just because I'm kind of curious. So I kind of like, yeah, 1 month, why not? I'll give Brawlhalla a shot and try to climb. It was fun while it lasted. But I definitely don't really want to like play it. Oh my god, I also play Fall. Oh my god. I personally play back then I play Fall, but I also play Nyx a bit, and I also play Reno a bit when I got to it like recently. Back then on the first time I got into Brawlhalla, I played Fall. The second time I got into Brawlhalla, I played Nyx. The third time was Reno. But yeah. But yeah. Let me see. I still, out of all those 3, I honestly enjoy Fall the most though, still. That's like also my strikeout theme. Fall, Reno, and Nyx. But I just really like Fall's gauntlets. Especially the downsig. But yeah. It's not something I can be. Well, I can do the game. I just realized, wow, I'm yapping so much. Bro, there is no shot. We're a mirror world version of each other. I know, right? Holy shit. Oh my god. You played Nyx a bit too, hell yeah. Oh dear, how about Reno though? But yeah. Yeah, every time I play, I do try to like, I do want to try something different. Cause like when I played Fall is like a sword gauntlet. I like the gauntlet a lot. Sword just kind of works. And then when I swapped to Nyx, I did enjoy both sight and blasters a lot. So when the time I picked Reno, I just picked him because he looks cool, but also because he does have blasters, and also Orb, which is back then was new. I didn't really know what it was. I kind of want to check it out, and Orb was quite fun. I do enjoy Orb. If I pick up Brawlhalla again, I do want to pick a Greatsword character though, because I did try the Greatsword a tiny bit, and it was pretty fun. I do enjoy Greatsword, like the attack sequences thingamajig, I don't know what it's called, and dealing like so much damage with your attacks. It feels so good. Maybe if I do Greatsword, I wanna like do, I don't know, like Greatsword. I don't know about Hammer. Hammer I did try a tiny bit, but like I don't really like it. I like Greatsword a lot. This beam of elaborate goodbye. Welcome says David. Yeah, then there's a Brawlhalla. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Vergilius. The new ones like the or weapon, whatever it seems to. Oh yeah, the new one's is Chakram if not mistaken, but I haven't seen much of it. I haven't tried it myself. But yeah. Fuck the giant flying spear thing. Wait, what thing? Like the giant's flying spear? What is that? The giant, oh, the lance. Oh, is that, are you talking about the lance? Oh, lance. I mean, lance is kind of fun though. I did play Scarlet a tiny bit. Hammer was kind of okay, but I'll enjoy the lance a bit more. Maybe I'll try that. If there's a is there a Greatsword lance character? I might want to try that, because I did enjoy lance a bit when I was playing Scarlet a bit sometimes. Yeah, Hana was too low when Deep comes out, but yeah. Yeah, I like to see if there's a lance Greatsword character and see if I can do that. Oh, Axe is also okay though. Axe is a bit clunky in my opinion. Like for me, I don't. It's not my thing, but it's also okay. Because I think I know at some point I did like Volkov was one of my other choices as well when I was like trying to find like someone to play. Volkov was also kind of okay. I just like the side. The Axe is just okay. Let me take a sip. Oh my god, yeah. Memories from 8 years ago. It's fun to play what I hate playing against it. I guess fair enough, yeah. Good lance players are crazy. They can carry you into the wall very quickly. Holy shit. So, and I also kind of like how that like it looks really fancy. I kind of want to try that, but yeah. Oh, I guess I can also try Artemis. Artemis is a very popular character apparently. But that's also why I don't really want to try it out. But it is side lance. Maybe if I come back, I'll give it a shot. I don't know. But yeah, let me see. Isn't something that can be negotiated? Well, isn't it better to win a group to train our side than to oppose it?
작전을 한다는
Will
것이
this be a joint operation then?
상대
Who will we be working with? Who will we be working with? Can't say I have the fondest memories of joint operations. Yeah. Let me check. I checked, and it's actually 8 years. I first played in 2017. Holy shit! And I forgot when I first played. I remember when I first played. I just remember Core was the newest one. The newest Core was just released when I was like the first time I played Brawlhalla. If you want to fact check that, feel free. Like tell me what year that is. But yeah, I just remember that first time I played Brawlhalla was on was when Core was released and Countless. I guess. What if instead of Fergilius, you have Fergilius and he guys us to Femboy Island? Oh no. Also played during 2018 though. Alright. But yeah. Nowadays I just jump from game to game. I never really stick to like a specific game for too long. Well, now I technically stick to games for a long time, but it's mostly because I don't play games that much anymore. Like I only like Limbus, for example, I only play once a week. If I play like back when I was young, I can play games daily. I will probably already have finished all the cantos. But yeah. Let's see. Can say fondest memories. Memories of pain, if you will. Our mission at Keycorp was our first and last experience with a joint operation.
아직도 그때
I still vividly remember watching Myrtle's arm flying off, smacking against a pillar and squelching onto the floor. A more accurate recounting of the event left included the fact that my scapula was also forcibly separated from my torso. Yes. Can we just keep this between us? The other guys just get in our way and screw everything up. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I strongly agree with that one. How presumptuous of you all. You do well to remember that you are not the only team coming into this operation harboring such arrogant thoughts. This contract is, after all, an open contract posted by the HANA Association, the association overlooking the operations of fixers. Vergilius stopped himself, noticing an ominous aura from one of the sinners. Oh dear, yeah, that's the ominous aura. There's Don Quixote, practically vibrating with excitement. Someone gagged Don Quixote at your earliest convenience. Yeah. Also, veggie salad. Oh, what kind of though? It depends, cause like I like some dressings, but not all dressings for veggie salads. I really like those like very salty, savory ones. I don't know what it's called. Like those like orange, bright oranges, peachy color salad dressing that has like that is slightly spicy that you can get on Pizza Hut sometimes. What is that called? I love that dressing. But yeah, for me, just vegetable salads depends on the dressing. Someone gagged Don Quixote at your earliest convenience. Allow me. Salmon sauce. I'm not sure what it is. Hopefully it's delicious then. But yeah, I think that's what makes or breaks vegetable salads. It's the dressing, the sauce. Yeah. Allow me. It's good. Hell yeah. Yeah. Anyway, this means our colleagues joining this operation won't be any erratic bands of fixers from some alleyway. Office no one's ever heard of. It's very likely that fixers from somewhat established associations will be joining us. Also, yeah, like for salads, in my opinion, the best dressings are the one that's like salty, savory, and sour. Those three combined is amazing. Yeah. I don't really know what it's called. I just remember it's QP. It's QP branded, but I forgot what it's called. Yeah. I'm not sponsored, by the way.